Taking notes right from the bishops. Hey, After Sabbath class, we gon' move them chairs. Gonna praise the Lord like I don't have a care. Good God, I'm gonna dance like David. Put my right foot out, stomp on that heathen. Hey, watch him scream and shout, and watch me get loose and salute the troops. Now turn back around, make the heathen kiss my boot. Blow the trumpets up, make a joyful noise, and teach all them youngins how to serve the Lord. And we'll be alright when we keep the laws and the faith in Christ. After Sabbath class, we gon' move them chairs. Gonna praise the Lord like I don't have a care. Good God, I'm gonna dance like David. Put my right foot out, stomp on that heathen. Watch him scream and shout. Now watch me get loose, and salute the troops. I turn back around, make the heathen kiss my boot. I'm gonna dance like David. Gonna dance like David. Gonna dance like David. Gonna dance like him. I'm gonna dance like David. Gonna dance like David. I'm gonna dance like David. Gonna dance like David. I'm gonna dance like David. Woo. Gonna dance like him. Gonna dance like David. 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 Dance. Gonna dance like him. Got 2 left feet. Just follow me. Let me show you what to do. Just follow me. Cause I'ma dance like David, dance. I'ma dance like David. Said I'ma gonna stomp your boots. Just like me. Cause I'ma dance like David. I'ma dance like David. I'ma dance like David. Woo, I'ma dance like David. Woo. Cause you ain't got nothing on me. A good grip on my whip and a Bible on my hip, just in case the heathen wanna test me. Thank God, we'll hang them up high enough for the world to see. In that day we'll reign, bring them all to shame, make them bow to the King of Kings. Say we're gonna hang them high, bring them down low, bring them down low. Say we're gonna hang them high. What you sow, reap what you sow. Till we're gonna hang 'em high. Cherry swing low, swing down low. Till we're gonna hang 'em high. Better act like you know, act like you know. Don't tell me nothing, got a gala with your name. Said you wanted it from me, well you're about to get the same. I don't want no truce, you ain't turning loose. Got a custom made news, cause you try to kill the Jews. Tell a friend, eagle wings get clipped. Come on and clap your hands, cause the Lord said that's just to ruin your plans. Come on and clap your hands. On the day of Mordecai, gonna do my dance. We're gonna hang 'em high, and bring 'em down low, bring 'em down low. Say we're gonna hang 'em high, read what you sow, read what you sow. Say we're gonna hang 'em high, cherry swing low, swing down low. Say we're gonna hang 'em high, better act like you know, act like you know.
Yeah, I'm coming with the pain, and you won't feel a thing, cause your head is coming off with one blow. Yeah, you thought I was a slave, now you're looking at a king. I'ma sentence you to life with no parole. And I'ma ask you one thing, while I got it on the brain, you better tell the truth, I'll get online. And if you steal my heritage and all my people in the land, then all your kids and all your people gotta die.
Say we're gonna hang 'em high, and bring 'em down low, bring 'em down low. Say we're gonna hang 'em high, read what you sow, read what you sow. Say we're gonna hang 'em high, cherry swing low, swing down low. Say we're gonna hang 'em high, better act like you know, act like you know.
You are now flying.
Well, he extended his reach, and no man regarded how long you expect him to try. You live your life your own way, like there's no tomorrow. You cast all the Lord's laws aside. Well, I don't feel bad for you. The prophets came and warned you. You ain't listen, you ignored them. Now you mock when your fear coming. Quit your crying now. You chose when you were chosen. Now you're dying now. You made all your decisions. The moon turned to blood. The dead rose from the mud. The Lord has opened the sky. Now you're too late. You ran out of time. It's all because you're stuck in your pride. He gave you truth and grace. If only you tried, and now you're too late. You ran out of time, out of time. Oh, na, 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 na. I went down that road. I did what he told me. Now I receive my prize. But as for you, you'll be rewarded. Prepare now, it's time to die. And he said unto me, behold, I come quickly, my reward's with me, and by his words it shall be. Cause you did not believe there will be national teeth. 2/3 gonna be deceased, they will die. The moon turned to blood, the dead rose from the mud. The Lord has opened the sky. Now you're too late. You ran out of time. It's all because you're stuck in your pride. He gave you truth and grace. If only you tried, and now you're too late. You ran out of time. Now you're too late.
are now flying.
In the beginning, we wasn't sinning at all. Then came them women, we began to struggle, we lust and we fall. Life was eternal, then we started to lose. To make matters worse, we put her first, then added the booze. If you come too near her, then she'll bite you and leave you dead. I'm talking all about that whiskey and women, and they'll lead you to fall. They'll have you climbing every mountain, drowning in the ocean. They won't catch you when you fall. They dangerous, 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 dangerous. I'm talking all about that whiskey and women. They'll lead you to fall. They dangerous. Boy, count your blessings, not take heed or learn your lesson, 'cause you're about to put your life on the line. Now there's some hard times coming. If you don't get to running, you'll be caught up in her trap till you die. Put down that drink, now sober up and I'll be faded. I need you to trust me, they'll take all your money. Gird on up, I'm warning you, this time to wake up and overcome that war inside. If you come too near her, then she'll bite you and leave you dead. I'm talking all about that whiskey and women, and they'll lead you to fall. They'll have you climbing every mountain. You'll drown in the ocean. They won't catch you when you fall. They dangerous, 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 dangerous. I'm talking all about that whiskey.
It's that time again.
Hour Plus.
Ya es la hora. You know, Power Hour. Ponle atención, class is in session. Tune in for an hour, maybe more, that's a blessing. Learn from the captains and the leadership. Flee from religion, cause them churches never teaching shit. Everything you learn for your benefit. Line upon line is a requisite. Never take a deficit, yeah. That mean you take a loss if you stray from the way. You get the understanding if you study every day. Apply what you learn and bless when you pray. There's one interpretation, man, it say what it say. Ya venía el tiempo, entra para el templo. Aprende del maestro con talento. La Biblia es el centro, usando a Israel como instrumento. No te pierdas en doctrina como viento. Estudia y ora y aplica. Tiempo para Dios, ven, hace una cita. Escritura dinamita, morenos y hispanos israelitas. Oye cómo explica Israel unido en Cristo para la vida, nunca se divida. Tune in, it's the Power Hour. Learn your family history, don't be a coward. Yeah. Tune in, it's the Power Hour. I said learn your family history, don't be a coward.
Yeah, history to learn. It's the Power Hour. The 11th hour. Tune in to your history. You know it ain't no history. Power Hour. The 11th hour. You gonna get your history. The 11th hour.
Now you rockin' with the deacon while you waiting on the weekend. From the tribe of Ethan with the home Puerto Rican. That's a byword, those ain't names, it's God-given. Fighting from oppression to saving all guys, chilling, giving light to the people. Don't let the devil beat you when you have at your disposal all these leaders that can teach you how to fight fornication, eat in moderation, correcting all these marriages and self-examination. All these different topics getting covered plus a lot more. You probably sleeping if you thinking this is not war. All these different topics getting covered plus a lot more. Just tune in and we gon' tell you what to watch for. Yeah, the Power Hour. You know, it's the Power Hour. Yeah, the Power Hour. Yeah.
Shalom, 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 Power Hour Plus family. Yeah. How's everyone doing tonight?
We good. How you doing, sir?
Shalom, shalom, shalom.
So let's see who's on the panel.
Well, who are you?
Right.
Oh, I always like to extend, my hands first to my brethren. But I am Officer Job.
All praise.
Shalom, shalom. Officer Asher here.
Shalom, Most High in Christ bless. Officer Ruvain.
Praises, Officer Tobias.
Toby. How you doing?
Yeah.
Officer Tobias?
Doing good.
Doing good?
Yes, sir.
All praises. Hey, man, as you notice, I'm in the big chair, Deke's chair. Unfortunately, he couldn't make it. Oh, he was going to be here. It was all plans for him to be here. He's not sick or none of that. Deke is busy in the nation. So
Right.
came up.
It'd be like that.
So we had to fill in, We had to do that thing.
Keep it moving.
So the beat's not going to stop. We're going to keep it pushing.
Yes, sir.
But how's the family out there? Who's from where?
Yeah, let us know where you checking in from tonight.
How's the numbers doing, Rue?
Let me see. We got 114 as of right now. And we got 61 likes. Let's get them likes all the way up.
Let's get them likes up. Let us know where you coming from. What state, what country is y'all coming from?
Okay, we got Louisiana in the house. Who else we got?
I never heard of Adelanto,
Me neither.
CA in my life.
Oh, that's
Interesting.
California.
Yeah.
All right. That's your neck of the woods.
CA means California.
I know. I said Adelanto, CA.
Okay, all praises. Gastonia, Portland, Jamaica, Richmond, Virginia. Okay, Savannah, New Jersey, Babylon, AZ in the house, Mississippi, Trinidad and Tobago,
That's right. All over, I see.
South Kakalaki. Okay, all praises.
All praises. Hey, man, this week's been crazy.
Yo, I didn't realize. Yo, this camera's like mad bright. Look, I look
Yeah,
yellow.
yeah,
You look like Moab, bro.
Yeah.
Shrimp fried rice.
Damn.
They hit me with
Yo,
the shrimp
Why you
fried
gotta go
rice.
straight
Crazy,
to
man.
Moab? Damn.
Dang it.
Well, Asians are yellow.
Yeah.
Asians are yellow.
It's like how they say Indians are red.
Dang it.
Right.
Diabolical, huh?
right.
They're trying to say our brothers is red like Esau.
Right.
Dang.
The hell is this?
Crazy word.
You know who's really red? The white man.
Right.
The hell is this? Keep it
White man.
The white man. But yeah, how was y'all week?
It's still weekend.
Still weekend?
Yeah, it's still weekend. We halfway through, but it's been good, man. It's been good. Getting back to my studies. We accomplished a very excellent task
Yes.
of
we have.
100 days of camp in
Man,
Phoenix, Arizona. Making moves out here, waking the people up. I mean, Tobias knows what's up. Officer Job knows what's up. We've been
Yeah.
out there,
You
bro.
wanna know?
100 days straight.
You wanna know?
Consecutive. All right, now I'm getting excited. All right, go ahead.
Wanna know why we know what's up?
Talk to him.
Because we green.
oh,
Hey,
praise.
like Captain Shim said, don't be afraid of your greensmen.
If you ain't green, you ain't seen.
That's it.
Come on.
you
How's
ain't
it feel?
green, you
How's
ain't
it feel, Ruvain? Not to be
Hey.
seen.
Hey, if
Damn.
you ain't green, you shouldn't be seen. That's all I got to say.
Yeah,
At least he's seen on a show.
that's true. That's true.
Default.
That's true.
By
The hell
default.
is this? Are you at least yellow?
Yes, we working.
All praises,
Word.
man. I got hope for Officer Ravane. I think he's
I
going
do.
to get to the green eventually. I don't know when. I don't have
Dang,
a proposed
eventually,
date
it's crazy.
or estimation, but I think that Lord's willing, he'll get to the green eventually. I'm on my road to evergreen. You feel me? I'm not just green. I'm on the road to evergreen.
All praises.
Hey, watch
understand?
this. Hey, shout out your percentage.
Let's do it.
Don't be shy. Hold yourself accountable. Shout out your percentage if you know your percentage. Do you even know how to find out your percentage? Do you even know what a percentage is? They
Wow,
probably
have
would,
mercy.
they was like, what percentage he's talking about?
Yeah, I heard crickets.
I'm talking about your fat percentage. Shoot it out. Okay, I say anything under 20, you're serious.
Right. Right. For men.
For men, yeah. I'm talking about the men, the soldiers, the army of God. Anything under 20?
Hey, I got to say
Serious.
something, though.
Go ahead.
When it comes to the greensmen, I realized there's a spirit behind being a greensman, or in other words, there's a spirit but behind having a level of fitness. Because even when you look at those that do the work, in all areas, a lot of times it's what men? It's greensmen.
Yeah.
Those are the ones that travel. Those are the ones that go out. Those are the ones that study. Not to say that no redsmen or yellows do, but is it rare? Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely. All the men that I usually see that are putting in mad work, that want to keep pushing, that still are disciplined in their actions when it comes to food, when it comes to doing the work, when it comes to study, is greensmen. There's a spirit behind fitness. There's a spirit behind being green.
No, you're 100%.
Am I lying?
Right.
Somebody talk to me.
No, you're 100% right. It is a spirit behind being green. Because when you think about it, back in the days, before fast food restaurants, before cars, motorcycles, probably been bikes. Before all that stuff, we were getting those walks, those steps in.
Right.
We was getting those steps in. So, hey, all praises to the Most High. So, let's do some house cleaning, keeping. Do some housekeeping.
Passover is on the way, you know. So I see where your mind's at.
Hey, all praises.
That old 11.
Come on, man. Where's my mind?
On removing the sin,
Thank you.
glorifying the nation.
Yes, sir. Cause we way better.
Hey, since you mentioned that, I just got to make this quick statement. We was at camp, right? First Friday, getting it in like we usually do, right? And there was some dumb ass Christian Edomite. I had to say it. He wanted to bring out 1 Corinthians 5 and 7 that talks about leaven. And he used that to say that Paul was making reference to the feast of unleavened bread as something spiritual, because he said, throw away the old leaven of malice and wickedness, right?
Right.
You stupid, dumb ass Edomite. It says in the next verse, therefore let us keep the feast. Keep the feast. Then you had the coon Issachar right next to him recording.
That's
Yeah,
what,
you guys don't know nothing.
Yeah,
Freaking idiot.
man.
I'm sorry, man. It's like,
trigger real quick.
yo, listen, that's because greensmen, we
Hey, get some videos.
that's
on
what's
First
that,
Friday.
Ecclesiastes 7:7? Yeah, right. Get some videos of that if you can. When we go out on First Friday, greensmen action, the heathen make you mad. Not only the heathen, the evil of our people should make
Come
you
on,
mad.
the
We want to bring
Jasons.
out the word of God, man.
right.
We be out there crazy, man.
You, I got you.
It should
All
just
praise-
be
that
some
passion,
clips.
man, that passion is
It
passion.
should just be some clips in the Telegram, if you can, real quick, just to show him, because
We got mad clips on the Telegram.
I know, because it's very true what he just said. One thing about AZ I've noticed is, you know, this is the home of, what's that? Little vocabulary.
Right.
And so one
This is
thing
very
that
true.
we run across heavy out here is Northern Kingdom little vocabularies.
That's
Right.
facts.
Like
That's facts.
literally all the doctrines, be surprised. All the doctrines that come out is from Northern Kingdom. There's probably a couple of Southern Kingdoms that was trying. But when it comes to Northern Kingdom, they come hard.
That's 100. That's 100.
Crazy work. So this 100 days of camp, literally probably 95 of those days
Yo.
was Northern Kingdom doctrines.
And you know, it's crazy because when I moved out here a couple years ago and we went to the usual spot we go to, I said, damn, man, it ain't the same as the other state I was at. You know, usually we have more people, this, that, and the third. I'm going to have to get used to seeing all these doggone crackhead and fentanyl heads. But, you know, once the Lord put the spirit to go out and broaden our horizons to different spots, I realized there's like Officer Job just mentioned, there's a lot of doctrines out here. The spirit of little vocabulary is here. So that means that our men need to be equipped with the scriptures. They need to be equipped with the understanding of the scriptures, how to edify effectively and efficiently. That means they got to put their head in the book, because if not, they're going to get confounded out here.
They ain't got.
But we're going to get it done, though. And we've been getting it done. Ain't that right, Toby?
That's
We've
it.
been getting it done. Hey, Toby was trying to shoot for the
For the gusto.
but don't worry, we're gonna get it in next year. We hit 100.
Lord's
We
will.
did our job. All praise to the Lord.
All praises to the Most High. The whole point And this is the reason why I'm gonna want to show these things, because it's gonna tie into the class today. Go ahead and play that one.
And these two countries, what's the two countries? They took Jerusalem. And what else did they take, my brother? They took America. Because this land was ours. Arizona was ours. This was Mexico's land. Central, South America. That was our land. We was colonized by the white man. Francisco Pizarro, doggone Pedro Alvarado, Hernan Cortez, and Christopher Columbus. They came and conquered and took our land. These two countries, they said should be theirs. America and Jerusalem. Watch this. And these two countries shall be mine, and we will possess it. Look, who's in the land of Israel right now? The so-called white man. That's who's in the land of Israel right now, claiming to be you, my brother there, claiming to be you. That's what they do. They took your nationality, and now they call you a spick and a nigger.
All
That's
right.
what they do today.
All praises. Hey, man, if you wasn't there, I'm going to let you know.
Talk to him.
Officer Asher was on fire that night.
Sound like out there.
Bro, like, every time I went up there to try to, it's like the aura was so strong where I was like, ooh, leave him alone. Bro, like, the spirit was there that night. And guess why? You want to know why, though? What night was that? It was a fasting night.
That was a fasting night. That was
like,
the Lord was with all of us that
all
night,
of us
boy.
that night, bro. Like,
Because it was back-to-back doctrines. Because remember, you dealt with the brother that brought out, not the brother, he was an Edomite with the Northern Kingdom cat that brought out the Galatians 4.
Right.
About the two sons of the two women.
Yeah, Haggai.
Oh,
Hagar,
God,
I mean.
this guy.
Trying to connect. I'm like, bro, you ever know, like, sometimes I don't
No
wanna-
Bible in his hand,
No
by the way.
Bible. You just keep it real basic with them, because who cares
Bring it out.
about them? And they can't answer the basics. He was getting frustrated about that, though. But it is what it is. But all praises. Let's continue on our housekeeping.
All righty. Hey, so with all that being said, what scent you got on tonight? What's the scent of
Me?
tonight?
Mine?
Yeah.
Me? What scent do I got on? Bro, I've been loving that Morocco mint.
Okay.
I've been on that for the last
Morocco.
2 weeks.
You might be from Morocco, bro.
Morocco.
You might be a Moor.
It just means black.
There you go.
Somebody got confounded real quick with that. They was
Right.
like,
Everybody on there, see Moors. No, it just means black.
That's it. Toby, my man.
What I got? I'm drawing a blank. Hold on. Come back to me.
Okay.
Dang. Hold up.
Claude, have mercy.
You know
Claude,
what I
have mercy.
remembered? I got the rose sandalwood today.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. Hold on.
I forgot Toby brings this stuff.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
ready. He
I
comes.
got you. Is that the growth oil or the premium?
I got the beard growth oil.
Okay.
But
All right.
then that's not it. Hold on.
Wait a
Hold on.
minute.
What else we got?
There's more.
The premium beard
Butter.
Butter.
Yeah, all praises,
Okay.
man.
Butter.
What you got going on, Mr. I'm a beard guy now?
Yo, I got the cherry tobacco on. Bro, listen.
Uh-huh.
The mixture with the minoxidil,
Yeah.
8 hours of sleep,
Uh-huh.
or 6 or 5 sometimes. With the beard oil,
Mm-hmm.
excellent. I mean, I've been noticing my beard growing that much the more because I stopped for a while, but I got back to it again, getting more consistent again. But now I'm adding the beard oils. I didn't use the beard oil before. I just did the minoxidil and some other stuff. But now that I'm using the beard oil, I've been seeing a lot of gains. I ain't saying this because I'm biased about MBD. I'm being absolutely 100% genuine. It's working, bro. It's working. So Lord's willing, by this time next year, we're going to see some more gains.
You have Deacon Yashua?
I don't know. We'll see.
He gonna try
We'll
to
see.
look like that AI.
Yeah, he gonna have to.
The
Yeah.
whole the funnel.
Oh, yeah. That's it.
I think
That's
that
it.
was his motivation. That AI, I'm going
Man.
there.
Right.
I'm gonna be there one day.
Simone, that's it.
Yeah, man. Straight up.
How about you, Rude the Brew?
You know, I keep it real simple with that cognac and curry.
I like that
Real
one
simple.
too.
Just real
I was
simple.
on that one for a long time.
Man.
Yeah, that's some good stuff.
How
Hey,
about the crowd?
Yeah, let's okay, so we got Malek in the crowd. He got that classic barbershop on. Okay, all praises. Who else rocking that MBD tonight? Come on, I know it can't just be one brethren.
Right.
Hell
You
is
know, there's
this?
only one brother and posted the percentage too.
Right.
Crazy work.
Hey, and speaking of, who took advantage of the Purim sale that we had going on for the last
Come on.
2 weeks? Got that big 15% off all our 2025 gear. Hey, matter of fact, we got 2 greensmen in the house that's models for Original Royalty.
I don't know that guy.
Huh?
That's a different guy.
Who? He's like like a different he transforms. Is that what you say?
Yeah, that's Original Royalties. You know.
Okay. All right. I got you. But hey, Lord's will, you took advantage of the 15% off, you know, all of our 2025 gear. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, 2026 is the blowout year for originalroyalty.com. Hey, let's get that video.
Damn.
Hey, I'm just gonna tell y'all straight up. The things we dropping this year are gonna blow y'all mind. We making sure that we elevating our apparel, right? Because we are the Original Royalty. Don't forget. Established back in 2011, right? So look, matter of fact, play that video one more time, man. Play that video one more time.
Because someone did ask about when the jacket's coming out.
Go ahead.
But there's more. That's the thing.
That's the thing. Like we don't even have everything in this little clip we got.
Right.
Play that. Hey,
Also, keep in mind, I think he got it confused. He probably think that's a jacket, but that's just a shirt.
yeah, that's actually a shirt. That ain't even a jacket yet. So check this out. Coming very soon. We got this merchandise that's gonna be on sale and a whole lot more. Y'all just gotta stay tuned to originalroyalty.com, right? Make sure you get and also follow us on Instagram, Original Royalty 12. So that way you catching all the new updates and everything we got going on with Original Royalty. All right.
Let's go.
With that, I'm gonna go ahead and turn it back over to Officer Joe.
Hey, man. Original Royalty is big. Why is that? Why do you think I said that? You know?
Let us know.
I want you to know. Let us know. You know, Tobias? Ash?
No.
Anyone?
I thought you was building suspense. I'm over here like, what was that?
Suspense is like building. Like
You threw it up. I'm ready for you to come on in.
I want to see where you
No,
go.
I'm always ready.
Come
My
on,
mind
that's
is
like-
here.
come
My
on,
mind is here.
come
Give me
on.
1 Peter 2 and 9
Get
right
it.
quick.
Okay, all right.
My mind is in this book right here.
Shoot.
So when we talking about original royalty, it brings me back to the book that was given to my forefathers, the original owners of this book. Give me 1 Peter 2 and 9 right quick.
The book of 1 Peter, chapter 2 and verse 9.
And this ties in with Officer Joe's topic, by the way. Come on.
But ye are a chosen generation.
The Bible says the Israelites are a chosen generation. Go ahead.
A royal priesthood.
We are what?
A royal priesthood.
We are a royal priesthood. We are royal. We are kings. We have princesses amongst us. You understand? Our people are special. Our people are different. We were made different. So therefore, we have to dress different. Right. Original royalty. That's what we is. That's what we always been.
That's who we be.
And that's what we gonna continue to be.
Hey, for us, by us.
That's it.
That's
Boom.
That alley-oop was spectacular.
Hey, man. You know, we a team.
That's
it.
That's how we do it. So, hey, man. Hey, so the topic is going to be interesting because I say the title name real quick, and then I'm going to say how I came up with this. The title is The 2 Power Hours of the Last Days.
Interesting.
2 power hours of the last day. You know, you saw how I infused power hour in there?
You infused it.
I had to because I kept like thinking about power hour plus. And I know everything about power hour from the beginning to now has been about lifting Northern Kingdom.
Right.
So it makes sense, like the 11th hour. So the 2 power hours of the last day. One of those power hours is the 11th hour. And the other power hour is the hour of destruction. So we're gonna.
I like these
this
topics.
timeline that we're in, especially in these last days, is the signs that we're able to see to know when destruction comes. So the reason why I was thinking, man, I was just looking at the world. Give me Matthew 24. I was just looking at everything that's going around, all the councils we be in, everything that we see around us that's going on. And I just noticed one thing about our people. Our people don't take this serious like they should. Mm-hmm. Our people don't understand what's really going on around us. They really don't. And it's something that I was really pondering on, and I was just like, dang, Lord, thank you for allowing me to see who I am. Knowing Christ is black, Israelites are black, thank you. But there's a part of me that sighs about those that don't see it.
Right.
Even the people that's in the truth, man, that allow small things like their lusts take over and take them out. Damn, Ash.
I was trying to fix his mic. It was all up.
He's like the little kid in the background, like
trying to fix his mic.
But
man.
yeah, he was fixing the mic. But that's what I was pondering on and just seeing and looking. I was like, yo, people like really is not paying attention to the signs. They're not paying attention to the classes that leadership is bringing out. A lot of times we say in the power of his might, yay. And yet we still fall prisoner to our lust, our cross that we got to bear. Mm-hmm. And we allow that to overtake us, man. Just in recent councils, recent things that I've seen where I'm just like, yo, like you really just going to allow that to take the kingdom from you? Mm. Are you really going to, bro, like, I may go off tangent here and there because this is how much I love my people and how much passion I have, and the oppression makes a wise man mad.
Right.
But I'm trying to tame it at the same time.
Man, let it loose. This is the power hour.
You already know.
Come on, let's
read
go,
that.
Man.
Let's read that. Matthew 24. Because the same thing happened back during the time of Noah.
The book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 36. But of that day and hour knoweth no man. No, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only. But as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be.
Damn. That was a straight warning. The same way that it happened during Noah's time, it's going to be the same way how the Most High is going to come back this time. Read on.
For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking.
So they were what?
Eating and drinking.
So I want to bring it up to today's time. What's that eating and drinking going into?
They partying.
Partying.
They at
what
the
else? Clubs, but that's like the basic understanding. What is that really going into? Eating and drinking. When you look at our people, because not everyone parties and not everyone goes to the club. Mm-hmm. So what is that going into? That eating and drinking.
Gluttony. Excessive indulgences.
Right. Is that only in a physical sense?
No.
That's also in the spiritual sense. They're feeding their spirits.
They mind away from God.
I'm mind away from God. They're feeding their spirit with religion, all these ideologies, all these things that from the 100 Days of Camp just experiencing the people that really think that they got it made. They really think they made it. They really think they got the truth to get the kingdom. But like when I was this past on the first Friday, I just kept it so basic because I got sick of people trying to ask all these deep questions, but they can't stay with the basics. I just stayed with what is sin. I wanted to confound them to show them that all those years in the church, you can't answer a basic question as in what is sin. And I want every time someone walked up, I was like, watch this. I kept proving it. Watch this. I asked the person, what is sin? When you miss the mark. What is that?
That don't even.
And then when another person walked up, I was like, watch this, you two. What is sin? everyone that walked up didn't give a straight answer. But when I went in the scriptures and gave them a sense, they saw how easy it was to answer. Sin is breaking God's laws. But that's how you know that our people just walking around eating and drinking anything that they can.
They consuming everything but God's laws.
Right. So these are the things that where I was like pondering on. I was like, yo, like our people really think that they made it. Read on.
For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage.
Marrying and giving into marriage, having a good time, breaking God's laws, getting drunk, doing drugs, having anniversaries, baby showers, fornication, heavy, adultery, heavy. All these things that they're doing, they think they're good. Read.
Until the day that Noah entered into the ark.
Because guess what we're doing right now? Before we enter into the ark. What did Noah do that whole time?
He was warning people.
He was warning them. And let's
Right.
get that real quick. I'm going to take my time. Because I want this to sink in. You know, every time I give something, I want to really just exhort brothers and sisters to let go of that weak nature.
Let's
and really see what's in front of us, man. And I'm gonna show you some videos of that you know, we got prophets amongst us, literally regenerated. Just gonna leave it right there. Read that.
What do you want? Genesis?
No, I'm sorry. Give me Ezekiel. I'm sorry.
Oh.
The warning.
Okay.
Yeah. To show what Noah did, to show what we're doing today. And it's all gonna tie into the class.
The book of Ezekiel, chapter 3 and verse 17. Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore,
Wait, does it say everyone, the whole world?
Unto the house of Israel.
But what about God so loved the world?
Unto the house of Israel.
Right.
Simple as
Right.
1, 2, 3. They want to include every world this.
Right.
Neither Jew nor Greek. So you just talking about the Greeks? No, brother. It's in Romans. We're in Romans right now. We're doing Roman captivity. It
Right.
says neither Jew or Greek. So it's not talking about the Romans. No, brothers. People are confused. Read on.
Therefore, hear the word at my mouth and give them warning
And
from
give
me.
them warning, which Noah did, to warn the people from their, as it's going to say, read.
From me. When I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die. And thou givest him not warning, nor speakest to warn the wicked from his wicked way.
And this is the thing that people get confused. They say we're judging. You're judging. Stop judging because we're giving you warning. That's considered judging.
Right.
Because we're telling you, hey, keep God's laws. Stop being a whoremonger. Stop sinning. We're judging. What is wrong with our people? These are the same people that was eating, getting drunk, being married, pointing fingers, etc. You were gonna say something?
Yeah, the crazy part is you are out on the street corners at 6, 7 o'clock or whatever, 8 p.m. at night, when you could be home with your family eating, drinking, you know, being merry. But instead, you took the call that the Lord gave unto you, go out there on your own free time and showing mad love to people. Hey, you need to stop having sex before marriage. Hey, you need to stop doing this. Hey, sister, put a dress on. Be modest, right? And nobody wants to hear it. They want the smooth words, and they want to continue in the ways that white Christianity Jesus has taught them because it's easy.
Right. You're 100% right. Read on.
Nor warn the wicked from his wicked way.
So our job is to warn. We're not judging. We're not here to condemn. We can't do that. We're trying to save you from that condemnation.
Right.
That real judgment that the Most High is going to give when he comes back, which we're going to go in this class.
Right.
There you
Yo,
go. He waking up now. There you
bro,
go.
like I hope you wake up. I hope you wake up because all the signs that's going on in the world today and all the prophecies that the leadership is bringing out, please don't ignore it. Go ahead, read.
To save his life. The same wicked man shall die in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at thine hand.
You're literally out there trying to save somebody's life.
But they don't look at it like
and
that.
they don't look at it like that. That is crazy work.
They say it's judging. Shut your black lips. Y'all speaking hate. How the hell is that hate when we're telling you stop doing the things that God hates? That's hate when you sin. That's hate. We're telling you not to sin so you can show real love according to the Bible. All right, go back to Matthew's.
The book of Matthew, chapter 24 and verse 38. For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage, until the day that Noah entered into the ark.
Read.
And knew not until the flood came and took them all away. So shall also the coming of the Son of Man be.
Dang. This is in a New Testament. Christ speaking, right?
That's it.
Red letters.
Red letters mean Christ is speaking, giving us warning of what's going to happen in the last days. But there's got to be something that has to happen first. Something has to happen first before we be taken up in those chariots. Do y'all know what it is?
The falling away.
What's that?
The son of perdition got to be revealed.
I know, but remember the power hour. What this is about, power hour, the 11th hour.
Context, brother.
Well, Northern Kingdom got to wake up.
Thank you. And I want to really stress that because in this midst of this 100 days, you ran across a lot of Negroes that said Northern Kingdom is not Israel. Crazy word.
Right.
This is really stupid. But we're going to touch some things, which, trust me, our leadership went over all this in details to the roots. So nothing I'm going to say is new or anything. It's just, I'm going to tie it into some key things I want to emphasize and focus on to hopefully.
Well, you got to tell black people like
20,000 times, just like Christ did in the Bible. And James, too, he told us the same thing 3 times in one chapter.
Right. Not only that, but Jesus Christ always spoke concerning unity.
Right.
Unity, unity, unity. Galatians 3:28 is him making reference to unity again. There's neither Jew nor Greek, referring to Israel, all one under Christ. There's neither male nor female, meaning regardless of gender, in Christ we are one spirit.
Right.
Regardless of status or rank, that's when it's bond nor free. He was always talking about unity. And then even when you look at the logo that we have, the power hour, you got on the left side, the symbol of Judah, which is the head tribe, right? Which represents the southern kingdom. And then you have the rhino on the right side, which is Ephraim, which is the head tribe of the northern kingdom, which represents the northern kingdom. So that's why we got to bring these things out.
Right.
So all praises. I'm ready.
All praises. So
let go.
So let's talk about the first power hour, which is the 11th hour. What is that really about? Let's start out with Jeremiah 16 and 14. I want to we're going to identify things. We're going to identify things so people won't be confused out there what this is talking about. Because this has to happen. Northern Kingdom has to come into the fold, has to be sealed, has to repent in order for us to leave. So when you say Northern Kingdom is not part of the 12, we going to be here forever.
Forever, ever.
Forever, ever, ever. That's why I look at them with disgust. And I'm just like, oh, God, you just don't know. Christianity minds. Man. Go ahead and read that.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 16 and verse 14. Therefore, behold, the days come, saith the Lord, that it shall no more be said, the Lord liveth that brought up the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt. But the Lord liveth that brought up the children of Israel from the land of the north.
From the land of the north, talking about America. Read.
And from all the lands whither he had driven them.
And all the lands where whether he have driven them. Keep in mind. Read that last part again.
And from all the lands whither he had driven them.
So these people was driven to all lands. So as we go through this, I want you to think, and if we have Christianity mindsets out there, really try to connect this and see what you learn in the church, if it really connects with what the Bible is really saying. Because what nation of people was driven all over the lands? Read on.
And I will bring them again unto their land that I gave unto their fathers.
So have mercy.
These people was driven out of the land, He's gonna go to these people that's driven all over the place back to the land that he gave us. So I want you, don't miss these points. These are key points because we're gonna touch reconciliation. Did I say that right?
Yeah, reconciliation. Yeah.
And graph how those words literally means what we just read.
Right.
All right, read.
You want verse 16?
Mm-hmm.
Verse 16, behold, I will send for many fishers, saith the Lord, and they shall fish them. And after will I send for many hunters, and they shall hunt them from every mountain and from every hill and out of the holes of the rocks.
So we're gonna be out there tough.
Tough, right.
Tough. Why do we need to be out there tough? We gotta go to these parts where they were scattered. Let's get that precept real quick on scattered. Just get anyone. It's not in my notes. Just cleanse the water of cloudiness if you got Christian mindsets on there. So it can, the Bible defines itself. All right, you got me?
The book of James, chapter 1 and verse 1. James, a servant of God and of the Lord Jesus Christ. To the 12 tribes which are scattered abroad.
Which are scattered abroad. Which the 12 tribes which are scattered abroad. This is going to be like kind of like for dummies.
Right.
I'm going to be so basic with this.
Oh, like Northern Kingdom 101 for dummies?
Yeah, for dummies.
Okay.
So we're talking about people that were scattered abroad. Now, tell me this. What nation of people were scattered abroad? And what nations of people that wasn't scattered abroad?
And remember, they were driven out. So that means they were forced. It wasn't on their own volition. They were forced out. Because many people in 2026, you might be Chinese, but you might live in Australia. You might have even been born in Australia, but your people weren't driven out of China.
Right. So forced out of where? So our people won't be confused.
Out of our own land.
Right. What is that? Get that precept real quick. Just to establish that we're still building that foundation. So when we get to that destruction, it's going to make so much sense.
The book of Galatians, chapter 4 and verse 26. But Jerusalem, which is above, is free.
I had to read that because you might be like, there might be people in there like, Mother Africa.
Right. Motherland is Africa.
Motherland is Africa. It got like so many continents in Africa, right?
Countries.
Countries, yeah, continent.
What is that?
Countries in Africa, right? So what is this? Where were they driven out of? Read it again.
But Jerusalem, which is above, is free, which is the mother of us all.
Which is the mother of us all. All right. So now let's go back.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 16 and verse 16. Behold, I will send for many fishers, saith the Lord, and they shall fish them. And after will I send for many hunters, and they shall hunt them from every mountain and from every hill and out of the holes of the rocks.
All right. So now watch this. You got something?
I was just going to say, I like that out of the holes of the rocks part. I like
Why?
that. Because there's people that are known for living in the holes of the rocks.
Right.
And mind you, with this same verse, I want y'all to look at the difference also. It says, behold, I will send for many fishers, saith the Lord. This is the first part of what Officer Job's getting into with the first power hour. Because we got to go out and fish the people and reel them in. The hunters part don't happen till later.
Right.
Right.
That's the 144,
part.
by the way.
That's the destruction part.
So anyways, I just want to lay that there so y'all can think.
I like that.
I was just laying it out because it's gonna connect. So watch this. I want to get a video. I want to do this real quick to show you something. Prophecy that we got prophets amongst us. Hey, that video that I sent in a group too. Make sure y'all get that ready too. We're gonna play this one first. Where's Bishop? Because just to show you something. Before Gaza went through what they went through, who was preaching and teaching about that years before that happened?
Man.
Talk to him.
So we're going to get a video. This video was years before what happened to Gaza. And there's a reason why I'm getting this video, because I'm going to play the next one. You're going to see why I'm getting it.
Let's go connect.
To show you we got prophets amongst us. And all they're doing is going by the Bible.
Right.
The map. The Most High put a spirit on him, Bishop Nathaniel, to give us the warning the signs. And then, of course, it's going to trickle down into the deacons, captains, officers, and soldiers. Go ahead and play that.
No sound.
There's no sound at all.
Map of Israel. Yes. I want y'all to get this in your minds, in your spirit. Read on, Captain.
For Gaza shall be forsaken.
Gaza is right there. Okay, it's in, hey, let me see the raise it up, raise it up, raise it up. Raise it up. I want to see the bottom of this. Raise it up. You see it says Palestinian territories is the dark brown. The light, the tan is Israel. So the dark brown is where Gaza is. Read it again, Captain.
For Gaza shall be forsaken.
So notice in Zephaniah, I'm going to show you something. Notice when it says in verse 2, before the decree bring forth, before the day pass as the chaff, before the fierce anger of the Lord come upon you. People, what is that talking about? It's talking about destruction is coming. Here in verse 4, he begins to explain the decree, what the Lord is going to do in his anger. For Gaza shall be forsaken. That's Gaza right there under Palestinian authority. Forsaken means wiped off the map, destroyed. Read.
And Ashkelon a desolation.
And Ashkelon is in Israel. You see it right there. Ashkelon is right above Esderat, right on the left side of Jerusalem. Ashkelon shall what?
Ashkelon a desolation.
And Ashkelon a desolation. That's going to be wiped off the face of the earth. Read.
They shall drive out Ashdod at noonday.
They shall drive Ashdod is above Ashkelon. At noonday, God says that's going to be wiped off the face of the earth. Go ahead.
And Ekron shall be rooted up.
And Ekron shall be rooted up. Ekron, I ain't got it on this map, but it's right there above. It's going to be above Ashdod. It's called Telminki. Okay, but on this map, I ain't got it. But it's going to be wiped. This is what the Lord is prophesying about. This is why we got to watch and pray every day. Watch and pray. Read it again.
For Gaza shall be forsaken, and Ashkelon a desolation. They shall drive out Ashdod at the noonday, and Ekron shall be rooted up.
Right. Let's go back to Thessalonians now.
So, as you see, the prophet was bringing out prophecy.
Before it even happened.
Before it even happened. This class was like years, couple years, I think, year and a half, 2 years before this happened in Gaza. And we all saw what happened in Gaza. All right? So now, before we continue on, because the next part is going into the identity, we're going to identify the scattered. Who are those people that needs to be sealed before the final destruction? So let's play that other one. It's not that one, if that's what y'all about to play. It's the... Did I send it to y'all? Hold on. I thought I did put it in there.
Hey, let's get some thumbs up in the chat.
It's last post I sent.
If y'all interested to see how this class go, put your thumbs up in the chat.
All right, yeah. So the reason why I showed that, to show how he brought that out and then it happened. I'm gonna show this now. You got something? Go.
Hey, Most High in Christ, bless Israel, Bishop Nathaniel. Some of you call me the general, and I appreciate that term, but today we're going to find out if I'm a true general or not. In Matthew 28, Christ commanded the disciples, he said, go ye into all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost, teaching them to observe whatsoever I have commanded thee. So as we know, the 12 tribes of Israel, like James 1:1 said, was scattered throughout all nations, from the sub-Saharan slave trade to the transatlantic slave trade. Okay, so we're going to deal with that. The gospel hasn't been preached everywhere as yet. There's much work to be done. Okay, in 2 Corinthians chapter 10, around verse 16, I believe Paul said to preach the gospel in regions beyond you and not to boast in other men's work. We don't want to boast in no other camp's work. The Most High called us on a mission. We must fulfill that mission. So I need you courageous, brave, and bold, deacons, captains, officers, soldiers to stand up and show yourselves worthy of this truth, okay? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you something. Show you what needs to be done. Listen good. I want you to see this map. We have several schools in Canada. We are throughout the United States of America, and I give all praises to the Most High for that. All right. We are entering into Mexico. We have no foundations as yet here. Understand, we have no foundation. We have teaching, but no foundation. The Most High just allowed us to open a school here in Ecuador. But listen, look, we have no foundations in these areas. Okay, we have some teachings, but no foundation, no foundation. We need to get throughout Argentina and Chile. We have several schools on the continent of Africa. Give all praises to the Most High for that. Several schools we have here, but that's not enough. We need more schools of the truth, of the gospel being taught, okay? We need to hit these areas, Madagascar even, Zambia, Angola, okay? We just started a foundation here, in the Democratic Republic of Congo. Okay, there's nothing, we have Europe. No foundation in Spain as yet. One small school in France, Germany. We need more. There's more work to be done, Israel. More work to be done. Listen, and there's no foundational teaching throughout these areas here. When I say foundation, I mean school. I don't mean one guy went throughout one area over here and taught something and left. I'm talking about there's no foundation of the gospel being taught throughout this region here at all. So we need the truth to be taught there, okay? Australia even. You got some of our people in Australia, okay? New Guinea, Indonesia, Sumatra, Vietnam. Okay, these regions have no Israelite foundations. The truth, the gospel must be taught that our people are scattered throughout these regions. Okay, from the time of the sub-Saharan slave trade. Understand that, Israel. Understand there's too much work to be done. Too much work to be done. So Israel, I need some volunteers. I need some of you mighty men to stand up. You deacons, captains, officers, soldiers, stand up. I need volunteers to go on this mission.
So my question is, who is out there ready to stand for the Most High God? Soldiers of the army of God, we must do this thing because this has to go down before that final destruction. Give me Isaiah 11:11.
That's a lot of fishing.
Lots of fishing. But guess what? This video was another video that was a couple years old.
Right.
Guys, you can see his hair.
Right.
Different bishop right there, right? Couple years old. Guess what though? A lot of those places that he mentioned, we touched down, we broke grounds. The truth is going on out there. We got the Isaiah 11:11 team that's pushing out the languages in those different areas to attack them, to get the word out there. So what he again showed and exhorted and pushed has been fulfilled or being fulfilled as we speak right now.
That's right.
Which is going to go into the 11th hour. Go ahead and read that.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 11 and verse 11.
Uh-huh.
And it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall set his hand again the second time to recover the remnant of his people.
The remnant of his people. Now, his people. What is his people? Who is his people? Who is God's people? Because when we go in these different regions, people might get confused and be like, see, look it. These are not God's, all God. These are different nations right here. So his people is identify that first. Read.
The book of Matthew, chapter 2 and verse 6. And thou, Bethlehem, in the land of Judah, art not the least among the princes of Judah. For out of thee shall come a governor that shall rule my people Israel.
Out of Judah is going to come a governor that's going to rule his people Israel. Christ is going to rule his people Israel.
How much more plain do you need to be?
Come on. The tribe of Judah. is going to rule his people Israel.
Crazy,
Christ,
man.
our king, the black Messiah.
It says that in Isaiah 11 and 10.
Yeah, that's why we're, hop up because we're going to read that. Then we're going to go down past that. Go ahead.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 11 and verse 10. And in that day there shall be a root of Jesse,
The root. Who's the root? Christ.
which shall stand for an ensign of the people. To it shall the Gentiles seek, and his rest shall be glorious.
See, a lot of people fell off the wagon. See, to the Gentiles he will seek.
Right.
At the end of this class, you're going to realize it's not talking about the Gentiles. And even when you read the next verse, well, finish that out, but the next verse is going to show you who those Gentiles he's talking about. Go ahead.
And it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall set his hand again the second time to recover the remnant of his people.
The remnant of his people, we read in James 1:1, the scattered. The remnant of his people, we read in Matthew's that his people is my people Israel. And the remnant of his people is going to be where, Read?
Which shall be left from Assyria, and from Egypt, and from Pathros,
Read.
and from Cush, and from Elam, and from Shinar, and from Hamath, and from the islands of the sea.
Read. Well, so the islands of the sea, all the little islands, all Egypt, Iran, all these different places that we were scattered all over this world, his people, the remnant, was going to be. Read.
And he shall set up an ensign for the nations.
For the nations, they're going to fall off the wagon again. See, it's talking about the nations. No.
Keep it in context.
It's not talking about the nations after he just got finished in the last verse talking about Israel. And the verse before that, Israel.
Right.
So the nations is talking about this, the nations of Israel.
We were in the New Testament talking about my people Israel.
My people Israel. Remember, we had two kingdoms we had one kingdom that was split. Two nations, the southern kingdom and the northern kingdom. So those was going to come back together. Follow me so far? Go ahead.
Sir. The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 4, verse 27. And the Lord shall scatter you among the nations.
Among the nations. We were scattered among all nations. So he's going to set an ensign among all the nations, going into us being scattered in all the nations. For example, if someone was kidnapped and brought in someone's yard and they put him in the backyard and he was like, I'm going to go to that yard in his yard to save the remnant of Israel. When he goes into that yard, all those other kids, all those other people that's back there too, is that including everyone?
Nope.
He's going back there to save that person, but he so happened to be in his backyard.
Right.
That's literally how it is with the nations. We're in the other nations' backyard from slavery, captivity, which you're going to see these words I'm using is going to be later on used to identify who Israel is. Go ahead.
And also, I want to add this. When you read Isaiah 11 and 10, can you read that again, please?
Book of Isaiah, chapter 11 and verse 10. And in that day there shall be a root of Jesse.
Referring to Christ, go ahead.
Which shall stand for an ensign of the people.
He's going to be a leader to the people. Go ahead.
To
him, to Christ. Go ahead.
Shall the Gentiles seek.
So now we read Gentiles here and we get confused, right? This is why we're breaking it down. Now, watch this. Jump down to 12 again.
Verse 12. And he shall set up an ensign for the nation.
Now, notice he's mentioning the same thing again. Up there, he said ensign of the people in verse 10. And to which shall the Gentiles seek. In verse 12, he's saying an ensign for the nations. Now, real quick, give me Isaiah 9 and verse 1.
Right.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 9 and verse 1. Nevertheless, the dimness shall not be such as was in her vexation.
Referring to Northern Kingdom, go ahead.
When at the first he lightly afflicted the land of Zebulun.
Northern Kingdom tribe, Zebulun, go ahead.
And the land of Naphtali.
Come on.
And afterward did more grievously afflict her by the way of the sea, beyond Jordan, in Galilee of the nation.
Of the what?
Of the nation.
Of the nation. So he called Zebulun and Naphtali here in Isaiah 9 and 1 a nation.
Right.
So in the New Testament, you read the word what? Real quick. Matthew 4.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Matthew 4.
That's
Give me
All
verse.
praises.
Just get to the point. I don't want to disrupt the class, the topic. Matthew 4. Give me that in verse.
The book of
15.
Matthew, chapter 4 and verse 15. The land of Zebulun and the land of Naphtali.
Same history. Go ahead.
By the way of the sea, beyond Jordan.
Come on.
Galilee of the Gentiles.
Galilee of the Gentiles. Because all Gentiles means is nations.
Nations.
That's
Thank
all
you.
it means. So it's going back and forth, right? Using different words, referring to the same thing and the same people. So nobody should be confused that it says of the nations in Isaiah 11 and 10 or of the Gentiles in Isaiah 11 and 12.
Right.
All right. Or backwards, right? 10 and 12, right? So y'all keep that in mind. Make sure y'all pay attention to what Officer Job is bringing out. All right.
Verse 12 again. Go.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 11 and verse 12. And he shall set up an ensign for the nations
Israel. Read.
and shall assemble the outcasts of Israel and gather together the dispersed of Judah from the four corners of the earth.
The 11th hour. This has to go down. In the four corners of the earth, the remnant has to be gathered again. Read on.
Verse 14. But they shall fly upon the
No, 13.
Verse 13. The envy also of Ephraim shall depart, and the adversaries of Judah shall be cut off. Ephraim shall not envy Judah, and Judah shall not vex Ephraim.
That's why we gotta come back and let go of those envies and vexations that we have towards each other, which we saw a lot during camp this season.
Right.
Judah,
a lot of hatred. A lot of hatred.
Against vexation against Israel, against Northern Kingdom, Gadites and stuff, and vice versa. You know how many times I've been called nigger by Gadite this camp season?
Many times.
I was like, yo, I didn't know y'all hate. I was like, why you hate us? We need to take we need to take your land.
We didn't put y'all in
We're
boarding
trying to
schools.
tell you how to get the land back.
Right.
Damn.
Hey, Officer Jobin, if I can, I want to highlight something in verse 12. Read verse 12 again.
Verse 12. And he shall set up an ensign for the nations and shall assemble the outcasts of Israel.
Watch this.
And gather together the dispersed of Judah.
And gather together the dispersed of Judah. Let's pay attention to that. The dispersed of Judah, meaning Judah would be in all nations. They're dispersed. Go ahead.
From the four corners of the earth.
Now, watch this. Give me Deuteronomy 33. Give me verse 7.
Book of Deuteronomy.
I want to show y'all something. Why Judah is important. This is coupled with Genesis 49 and verse 8, where it says, Thou art he whom thy brethren shall praise. For what reason? Why is Judah dispersed into all nations? Go ahead.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 33 and verse 7. And this is the blessing of Judah.
And this is the blessing that the Lord gave unto Judah, which is today the so-called African Americans or Negroes. Go ahead.
And he said
unto Judah,
Hear, Lord, the voice of Judah.
Hear the voice of Judah. Go ahead.
And bring him unto his people.
And bring him unto his people. Bring him unto his people. That's why they're dispersed, because their job is to teach the nation of Israel. Not that the Northern Kingdom won't be doing it. Obviously, there's different ministries, right? As far as the Northern Kingdom specifically going to South Central America because we have that particular language, right? You got men that go to Brazil, right? Because they can speak Portuguese, right? But all in all, the prophecy is that Judah would be teaching his people. He would gather together all 12 tribes.
Right. The tents of Judah were raised first.
The tents of Judah would be raised first. So one, Judah would have to know who the tribes are, and then they would have to go out to the different countries and teach them. Which is why, when you think about it, it's heavy. Because here in America, does Judah or the African Americans have to worry about being cast out from their land?
Not too much, but the way it's going right now, it's getting crazy.
It's getting crazy, right? But I'm talking about those that were born here, those that were brought from the west coast of Africa. Do they have to worry about the same thing Northern Kingdom has to worry about? Absolutely not. Do most of them have the capability to grab a passport? Absolutely. Yes. Why were they given that blessing? Why were they given that opportunity? Think about it.
I like
it's
that.
Heavy. It's heavy. It's heavy. But go ahead.
Yeah, no, that's heavy. Oh, is there more?
Yeah, there's more.
Cook.
Let his hands be sufficient for him.
Let his hands be sufficient for him. Go ahead.
And be thou an help to him from his enemies.
Right. So once again, that part right there explains what I was saying. Let his hands be sufficient for him. So that's where the passport comes in. That's where the opportunities come in. The money that we have here in Babylon. Because where would Jacob be found? Or Judah be found? Remember the prophecy. Genesis 49 and 8. No, y'all missing it. Let his hand be in the neck of his enemies. So where would Judah be found? The African American? In America particularly. And here in America, like I said, we ain't living the best life. We still get shot down. But The American black has access to passports.
Right.
He has access to build businesses. He has access to the wealth here. Not like I said, not saying that they're not subject to the curses, but their opportunities are greater.
Right.
But for what purpose? To teach the nation of Israel.
Right.
Prophecy.
That of the dispersed.
Of the dispersed.
Right. Absolutely.
Could we read 32 and 26? Just real quick to go on what you were saying as far as on Isaiah 11 and 12 too, because that last part on Isaiah 11 and 12, that Judah would be dispersed into the four corners of the earth, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's go.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 33, verse 26. There is none like unto the God of
That's
Jeshurun.
32 and 26?
32 and 26. And there we go. I said, I would scatter them into corners.
Into corners, so into the four corners of the earth. Read.
I would make the remembrance of them to cease from among men.
And that's why a lot of us call ourselves Gentiles. We go by African American, all of the names that we have now. But this is all prophecy of what was going to happen to us. That's why we need to be out on these streets in these different countries, letting them know you are the sons of the living God. It's the same thing. All of this is prophecy being fulfilled.
Right. All praises. Now get Deuteronomy. Hey, since we're about to drill nail in this coffin, Deuteronomy 4 and 27.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 4, verse 27.
Verse 27. And the Lord shall scatter you among the nations.
Among the what?
Nations.
Nations. The Lord shall scatter you among the nations. Read.
And ye shall be left few in number among the heathen.
Read.
Whither the Lord shall lead you.
This is where the Lord led us, right? Go to Deuteronomy 28 and 64.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 64. And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people.
Among all people.
Because
I'm drilling this home because we got to look at, was the white man scattered among all people?
Right.
Was forcefully in slavery, captivity.
Right.
Was the Asian man scattered among all people?
Right.
Was the Japanese scattered among all people? Was the Arabs scattered among all people? Was any other nation besides the black, Latinos, and Native Americans scattered?
Forcefully.
Colonized, stripped of their heritage, changed their names, forcefully among all nations.
No nation has had their name changed
at all.
The children of Israel.
Because you got other nations coming here and you be like, where you from? Oh, they'll give you a whole history.
Yeah.
I'm from
My relatives was Genghis Khan. I'm from the line of Genghis Khan.
Bruh.
Damn.
And they know who we are.
Exactly.
And they know because when you go over there to Europe,
right,
in Russia, in the museums and stuff,
because they have to know
they have
who their
our
enemy
artifacts out there in the museums.
Right.
Black everything.
Yep.
And they have to know who their enemy is.
Right. Which they do. So let's read that again.
And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people, from the one end of the earth even unto the other. And there thou shalt serve other gods.
And what was going to happen?
Which neither thou nor thy fathers have known.
They was going to serve other gods.
Right.
So I'm about to touch one of the things that is heavy on our people from us being scattered all over the world, among all nations. Read.
And there thou shalt serve other gods, which neither thou nor thy fathers have known, even wood.
The cross is made out of wood, Christianity, Catholicism, read.
And stone.
Islam, Muslims, stone, cobblestone.
Cobblestone, right.
Nation of Islam. All this are other nations' gods, period, point blank. And they hold dear on to that thing.
Right.
They hold dear on to that thing. That's why Baruch 2 and 30. That's why Baruch 2 and 30 is heavy.
Let's go.
Because, yes, right now we're identifying the scattered right now. We are identifying the scattered right now. So we were scattered among all nations, and in those nations, in these different captivities, we were going to learn their God, because it doesn't just stop at Christianity or Islam. There's Buddhists, black people, and Hispanic people out there. There's what? Hindu, like all these other religions is upon our people
Celtic.
too. Taking
Satanism.
taking on, right. That's all all the
I was
religions
gonna say,
outside
yeah,
of
that's all of them.
He's like that.
Homosexualism.
Right. All of
damn.
that. Damn.
Oh, okay.
They came up with it. That's crazy. They came out with a queer Bible.
Oh yeah, the Queen James Bible.
That's crazy.
Oh shoot.
These are the
James.
things.
Queen James.
Yeah.
The hell is
Oh,
this?
Queen James, not
Queen,
Queer James.
No, Queen James.
Queen James, bro.
Wow.
This is
Queen
the
James.
things that defile our people's mind. And that's why it's so hard when we go out there to teach for them to understand and accept it. Read. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. I was going to say, because back in Deuteronomy 28, it said, until they be destroyed. So at first, it had to be forced upon us.
Right.
Until we liked it.
Right.
We were destroyed at that point. They didn't even have to walk us around on the leashes no more. Nope. They matter of fact, they took the electric leash off and just let us go because we would always come back to them.
Right. What's an electric leash?
You're talking about the shot collar. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's keep
It's an
it with
electric
them.
leash.
Hey, they had iron around our necks.
They
took those off. They don't need those no more. And we walk around here like we still under those shackles.
That's it.
Mentally. Watch this. Read. That's why this is why Baruch said what he said. Read.
The book of Baruch, chapter 2 and verse 30. For I knew that they would not hear me, because it is a stiff-necked people.
We are a stiff-necked people. Now tell me how many times we go out there. Judah and Northern Kingdom and Southern Kingdom is like we're all stiff-necked. But for some reason, Northern Kingdom, man, they let you know how much they mad. They let you know. They'll throw water at you like they're sprinkling, like trying to bless you.
Man.
Remember that one Northern Kingdom? Well, he wasn't Northern Kingdom. Damn, Edom might want to be Jewish guy. Start trying to pray over us. But even with at First Friday. Even with Northern Kingdom, they'll start praying.
Right.
Trying to pray. There's incidents where they get the cart. There's times where at camp they get the cart and ram it into the cart. I remember back in the days we was at.
The hell is this?
We did camp. Captain Cornelius, no. We did a camp right in front of a Catholic church. Bro, in front of Southern Kingdom churches, it's one way of how they deal. When you go in front of Northern Kingdom churches, bro, that's a whole different beast. We had guys coming to, you know where you at? We had gangsters, bro.
Defending the Catholic Church.
Right. Cause you know where you at, you know what can happen to you over here? And we was like, nothing can happen to us over here. We got the angels on our side. But the fact that they wanted to throw water at us, the sisters wanted to throw bottles at us, there was helicopters outside, bro. It was crazy.
Wow, have mercy.
But when it comes to Southern Kingdom churches, they just gonna walk by and ignore you. They might get a couple that yell at you. Whatever, brother.
Right.
So it's just too different. This is why he said what he said. Read that again.
For I knew that they would not hear me, because it is a stiff-necked people. But in the land of their captivities, they shall remember themselves.
Okay, so remember that. In the land of their captivities,
Hosea 5:15.
they shall remember themselves.
Bethink themselves.
Hosea 1 and 10.
You see how all these precepts come to mind?
Dang.
And how it's going to connect to a certain people. What other nation went into captivity besides the black Latinos and natives? What other nation was colonized? What other nation was stripped of their heritage? What other nations their names was changed?
That's a big one.
Changed.
You change somebody's name, you change their identity right off the rip.
Right. What
And
other
you
nation?
lost.
What other nation went through that? No, none. We're identifying the scattered. All right. To understand in the 11th hour, what the 11th hour is about is identifying the scattered first,
right,
and going out to redeem the scattered, like it said in Isaiah. Go ahead.
Can I get two things? Read the next verse real quick. So verse 31. Because it says that we're a stiff-necked people, but in the land of our captivities, they shall remember themselves. We shall bethink ourselves. How's it going to happen? Read that.
The book of Baruch, chapter 2, verse 31. And shall know that I am the Lord, their God.
Not only will we bethink ourselves, we'll remember who we are, but we're going to know that the Lord of Israel, the God of Israel, that's our God, right? Read.
For I will give them an heart and ears to hear.
God is going to give us a mind and ears that'll be able to listen and understand who we are. What's this? What the true gospel is, right? Read.
And they shall praise me in the land of their captivity.
Why would we be praising them in the land of our captivity? Because this understanding, that ensign, that light has shined unto us in darkness. Read.
And think upon my name.
And think upon the Lord's name, right? Read.
and return from their stiff neck and from their wicked deeds.
Read.
For they shall remember the way of their fathers, which sinned before the Lord.
One thing, real quick, Deuteronomy 30:1. Because what we have to understand is once we have ears to hear, once we start to identify, I'm from Judah, I'm from Benjamin, Levi, Manasseh, Ephraim. I come from the 12 tribes of Israel, and then we turn from our wicked deeds. We're no longer hard-headed. We stop being stiff-necked. We learn how to be obedient to what's written in the Bible. God said there's also blessings and promises that'll also come. Earlier, Officer Joe brought out one of the curses was being scattered into the four corners of the earth. Watch what it says, Deuteronomy 30:1.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 30, verse 1.
Let's go.
And it shall come to pass.
Prophecy of what's going to happen. Right, read.
When all these things come upon thee.
What things? Read.
The blessing and the curse.
Because it's a blessing to know who you are. It's a blessing to be able to bethink ourselves and know that we come from the greatest nation on the face of this earth. But it's a curse to be scattered into the four corners of the earth and not have our own land, not be able to establish our own government or have our own things in place. Read.
Which I have set before thee. And thou shalt call them to mind among all the nations.
Among what?
All the nations.
So this is us remembering ourselves among all the nations, tying right back to Isaiah 11. Read.
Whither the Lord thy God hath driven thee.
Because God has driven us throughout the four corners of the earth. You looked at any continent on this earth, you're going to find the blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans so-called in oppression, being put at the bottom. Read.
And shalt return unto the Lord thy God.
He said, we're going to call these things to mind in these lands, and we're going to return back to God. The same thing we just read in Baruch 2. Read.
And shall obey his voice.
And be no more stiff-necked. We're going to obey his voice, and what's going to happen?
According to all that I command thee this day.
Read.
Thou and thy children. With all thine heart.
Because God gave us ears to hear and a heart to apply. Read.
And with all thine soul. That then the Lord thy God have compassion upon thee.
No, read verse 3.
That then the Lord thy God will turn thy captivity.
At that point, when this comes to pass, God will turn our captivity. This is what we're doing. But it comes with us going out to teach the people. We have to tell them, you are the sons of the living God. We need prophets like Deacon Joshua, Bishop Nathan, all the deacons. They're going out into these other countries and giving them the understanding of who they are so that we can bethink ourselves. Read.
And have compassion upon thee, and will return and gather thee from all the nations.
And that's us being gathered from all the nations we were reading in Isaiah 11. Read.
Whither the Lord thy God hath scattered thee.
Read. Last verse.
If any of thine be driven out unto the utmost parts of heaven.
And that's what's happened is we've been driven out. The outcasts of Israel, Judah that's been pushed out. Read.
From thence will the Lord thy God gather thee.
We are just vessels. We're messengers, but the Lord is the one that promised he was going to go out and gather us back in. Read.
And from thence will he fetch thee.
And that's what's happening in these last days. So what Officer Joe, what you're going over is heavy. When you think about it, these things was already promised it was going to happen. We've experienced the curses. We need to apply so we can inherit those blessings.
All praises. I thought you were going to do 4 chapters today.
Nah, just a couple verses.
That's funny. I was thinking the same thing.
Because in Baruch 2, I was going to go down to 35. So start at 34 and finish that out.
The book of Baruch, chapter 2 and verse 34. Let's go. And I will bring them again into the land which I promised with an oath.
So you got to understand, man, because we're about to get into it. It's coming up again. So you had to be taken out of a land once to be put back in again.
Right.
So we got remember these things that we're talking about so we can connect it. Because I'm never gonna go the deep route with which they try to go, which they get confused by Paul's letters. I'm gonna keep it real simple, basic, so I could just Lord's will get to you. Go ahead, read.
And I will bring them again into the land which I promised with an oath unto their fathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And they shall be lords of it. And I will increase them, and they shall not be diminished. And I will make an everlasting covenant with them to be their God.
To be their God.
And they shall be my people.
And they shall be my people. Read.
And I will no more drive my people of Israel.
Of what?
Of Israel.
Of what?
Of Israel.
Read.
Out of the land that I have given them.
Bro.
There it is again.
Bro,
my
after
people
this
Israel.
class, bro, like, what nation of people was in captivity? What nation of people was scattered? What is the prophecy always going back to? bringing certain people that were scattered back into the land.
Right.
Like, how do you get this confused, man?
Who else did he call my people in the whole Bible?
Right. Who is that?
Israel.
Israel.
Over and over and
day.
over.
Not the Greeks, not the Romans, not the Gentiles, which Israel followed the Gentiles' customs. That's why they're referred to Gentiles, but we're going to touch a little bit, right? So all praises. Now, so let's get Amos 9 and 11. Amos 9 and 11.
The book of Amos, chapter 9 and verse 11. In that day will I raise up the tabernacle of David that is fallen, and close up the breaches thereof. And I will raise up his ruins and will build it as in the days of old.
Talk about the ruins, us leaving our kingship, falling into captivity. Why? And I want to identify one thing. Why did we fall to our ruins? Very basic, but I got to say it. Why did we fall to our ruins?
We were stiff-necked.
Stiff-neck? Stiff-neck of what?
You got Judah 5. He said, if we sin against our God, this shall be their
ruins. Their ruins. Thank you. I like that. Going straight to a cutter. But let's go to where it was established at. Deuteronomy.
You want 28 and 15?
Yeah, just like I said, I'm about to show them. I'm going to go a deep route in a basic way. Read.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So the curses came upon us, the ruins came upon us because we broke God's laws. So just for the if there's any new one people out there, we broke God's laws is the reason why we were in our ruins. All right, go back to Amos, start at 12.
The book of Amos.
And I'm gonna go through the whole thing. My point is in 14, but I'm gonna go through the whole thing so you can see how everything's gonna connect to the class. Go ahead.
The book of Amos, chapter 9 and verse 12. That they may possess the remnant of Edom.
All right. So when we get raised up from our ruins and we'll be built in like in the old days, then what's gonna happen after that happened is what?
That they may possess the remnant of Edom.
That we're gonna possess the remnant of Edom. All right, go.
And of all the heathen which are called by my name.
Of Edom, the remnant of Edom, and all the heathen. And who's going to do that? Which is what?
Saith the Lord.
Which is what? Which are
called by my name.
Which are called by my name, which is who? Israel. Read.
Saith the Lord that doeth this.
Read.
Behold, the days come, saith the Lord.
The days are coming. That's what we're talking about. Right. The power hours are here. The 11th hour is here as we speak. Read.
Behold, the days come, saith the Lord, that the plowman shall overtake the reaper.
Keep going.
And the treader of grapes, him that soweth seed.
So those that were ruling over at one time, we're going to take over and rule over them. Read.
And the mountains shall drop sweet wine.
Read.
And all the hills shall melt.
Here's the point. Read.
And I will bring again the captivity of my people Israel.
Oh, gosh.
Well, hold up.
Oh, my goodness. Again?
Again.
Oh, gosh.
Again. Different book, different prophet saying the same thing. Want to know why they're saying the same thing? Because they want mine.
It was all in the same spirit.
Want to know why they want mine? Because the Most High God gave them the words to say. So how do you go against that?
Cloud hammers.
Read that again.
And I will bring again the captivity of my people of Israel, and they shall build the waste cities and inhabit them. And they shall plant vineyards and drink the wine thereof. They shall also make gardens and eat the fruit of them. And I will plant them upon their land. And they shall no more be pulled up out of their land, which I have given them, saith the Lord thy God.
So we are in these last days when this is going to happen. The question is, how many of y'all really want that?
Bring it out.
That's why I started the class off with I don't think people really have their heads wrapped around the end times. Like we are in the last days. So many prophecies been fulfilled, bro. Like that's so much of a faith builder. It's not funny.
Right.
When I see that, it just builds my faith. It's like a supercell, and like I'm just like, ooh, look at this. The Bible's coming to life.
Supercell.
Go ahead, Ash.
Hey, real quick in verse 12, read that again.
Verse 12. That they may possess the remnant of Edom.
Edom, which is Esau. Go ahead.
And of all the heathen.
That's the nations.
Which are called by my name.
Now, this part here is making reference to Herod, Antipater, Agrippa. These are the so-called, this is the so-called white man that called themselves by the name of God. Just want to make sure I put that there.
All
These
praises.
are they, for example, when you read in the book of Acts, where you read about, I believe his name was Antipater. I believe it's Acts, maybe in 22, somewhere around there. They went to our schools of learning. When you read the history of Purim, you had a lot of the Edomites who converted to Judaism, as well as during the Maccabean revolt, where you had John Hyrcanus, who converted a lot of the Edomites as well to Judaism. So a lot of these people were calling themselves by our name. But the day is going to come, like we're just talking about right now, where we're going to possess them. They're going to be our property in slavery. All those heathen that are called by the name of the Lord today, but are not the true Jews, because we the true Jews, because we are the ones that are called by the Lord's name, truthfully.
Right.
But they call themselves by the name of the Lord, falsely.
Hey, you read that in Revelation 3 and 9. They're going to come bending.
Right.
That's it. That's right.
That's it.
Right. You was gonna go there, huh?
No, I just had it pulled up.
All right.
He's gonna start from 9 and finish
all the way through. Let's do it.
He's like, we're getting the context, brothers. All right, let's get Matthew 24 and 31. Because what we're doing is we're seeing what is prophesied throughout the whole Bible of what has to happen in order for us to get that. We gotta go out to the scatter abroad in the four corners of the earth before any of that's gonna happen, which is the so-called Black, Latinos, and Native Americans. Read that.
The book of Matthew, chapter 24, and verse 31. And he shall send his angels with a great sound of a trumpet, and they shall gather together his elect.
Okay, so the angels, this is who's talking? Christ, red letters. Understand this, my brothers and sisters online. Everywhere we gonna go, either Christ is gonna be saying it, Israel, prophets is gonna be saying it.
What else you got?
It's like, how you get, we're in the Old Testament, we're in the New Testament, we're in the Apocrypha, we're all over the Bible showing you how it's not gonna, because remember this, that damn Christian used this. Doesn't God not change? I was like, you are 100% correct. But y'all make him change in the New Testament with Paul's writing. Don't understand anything about Paul and how deep he's talking. Everything Paul talks about is from the Old Testament. He's referencing the Old Testament to make his point in the New Testament. Which goes back to what? Keeping God's laws, the nation of Israel coming back to the fold, Northern Kingdom, Southern Kingdom coming back, two sticks coming back to one. Stop hating your brothers. Don't listen to what the Pharisees and scribes are saying. It's about Christ that's going to save us. He's just saying the same thing over and over at all these different churches. All right, read that again.
And he shall send his angels with a great sound of a trumpet, and they shall gather together his elect from the four winds, from one end of heaven to the other. Now learn a parable of the fig tree.
Wait, is that 29 or 31? That was 31. Okay, so I want you to go up to. No, we'll keep it right there because I don't want to go off topic. All right, so let's read that one more time.
And he shall send his angels with a great sound of a trumpet, and they shall gather together his elect from the four winds.
Now, keep in mind, those angels with the great trumpet, which we're going to talk about later, these are angels that is being held back from destruction, from destroying this earth, which we're going to read in Revelations. But right now, we're still on a point of showing you what's going to be done, what needs to be done before those angels are released. Right? Give me Romans 11 and 25. Hey, can you get the definition of graft? Because I'm gonna touch just 2 points from where we're going right now to get rid of that mindset of this graft is including all nations. All right, let's read that.
11 and
25.
The book of Romans, chapter 11 and verse 25.
Mm-hmm.
For I would not, brethren, that ye should be ignorant.
Brethren, let's listen to these words. Oh, by the way, put up the class that Deacon Ithon did on Romans 11. Yo, I'm not doing anything close to that. If you want some real deepness on that, go watch this class. Fire. I'm just touching some points in here. I'm just making some points from it. Are y'all able to find it? If it takes forever, it's all good. It's like the Sabbath class 2 weeks ago or last week, right? It's 2 weeks ago, yeah.
Yep. There it is.
There it is right there.
Dividing hatred.
Right there. Watch that class. Let the people see it. Watch that class because he goes crazy work in grafted. I just want to make just a point from this. So you can, because we're connecting together the northern kingdom, the scatter, the what needs to be grafted in, right? So let's read that.
Evening Sabbath class, the dividing hatred, the grafted in strangers, done by Deacon Ithon.
So now let's get the definition of grafted.
Graft, a shoot or twig inserted into a slit on the trunk or stem of a living plant, from which it receives sap.
Okay, let's get, I don't like that one. Go up. Get another definition. Oh, okay. Keep going. Go to dictionary.com. Dictionary.com.
Or put graft in regards to agriculture.
You want the first one?
No.
It's just saying the same thing.
Saying the same thing. Because I want to make a point with this graph.
I know we've used the definition of grafting before.
Yeah.
And it didn't look like that.
At all. Because you already know Esau's
That's
over
what
here
I'm
changing
saying.
stuff.
That didn't look like
and
that
it wasn't
before.
so hard to find it. They changed a lot of stuff up. All right, let's get that.
Grafting in agriculture is a specialized, centuries-old horticulture technique that joins tissue from two different plants. A scion, desired shoot.
I don't like that either.
That's bullcrap.
Yeah, that's BS.
They're trying to say two.
Yeah, you saw how they threw that in
for
there?
real. No,
Because
facts.
you got to understand, okay, anyone that understands planting, whenever you're planting, if a branch or a stem broke off that plant, you would graft it back on.
With the same, why would you use a different
let's
plant?
get the precept on the mixed seeds.
Mingled seeds.
Mingled seeds.
Let's go.
Leviticus 19:19.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 19, verse 19. Ye shall keep my statutes. Thou shalt not let thy cattle gender with a diverse kind.
Mm-hmm.
Thou shalt not sow thy field with mingled seed.
With mingled seed, read.
Neither shall a garment mingled of linen and woolen come upon thee.
So I want here to make a point. How if the Most High God said don't mingle seeds, why would he mingle the olive tree?
Mm-hmm.
So I want to show, let's give an example what grafting is right here. Show that video real quick. Because it's going to be, grafting is going into getting that branch that broke off of that plant and grafting it back on so it can continue to grow.
If I want to graft a mango tree, how do I graft a mango tree? Am I going to graft a mango tree with a lemon tree?
Right.
That don't make no sense.
At all.
When you read Deuteronomy 22, it says that it would be defiled.
And that part too.
Right.
Let's read that real quick. Why you play this video? Let's play the video and read that.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 22 and verse 9. Thou shalt not sow thy vineyard with diverse seeds, lest the fruit of thy seeds, which thou hast sown, and the fruit of thy vineyard be defiled.
So the fruit of that seed that was mixed is defiled. So why would the Most High God graft another nation on a tree that's not even theirs?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The same way that he dealt with the Samaritan woman.
You try to mix an unholy nation with the holy nation.
Right.
Right.
It's no
So
longer
when we
holy.
go back, and I wanted to make that point because when we go back to Romans 11 and 25.
The book of Romans, chapter 11 and verse 25. For I would not, brethren, that ye should be ignorant of this mystery.
Of this mystery, what's that mystery? That Northern Kingdom's going to be grafted back in. What's that mystery? Along with other things, Christ is the way. It's not the law of animal sacrifice.
Mm-hmm.
But the mystery is Northern Kingdom coming back in to the fold. Read.
Lest ye should be wise in your own conceit.
Unless you were wise in your own doctrine, because they were stuck on stupid. They were stuck on the hatred towards Northern Kingdom. Read.
That blindness in part is happened to Israel. Unto the fullness of the Gentiles be come in.
Until the fullness of the Gentiles come in. So we got to understand that. Read the first part of 25 again.
For I would not, brethren, that ye should
now,
be.
I would not, brethren. Who is Paul's brethren? Because I want to touch this because a lot of people think we're all brethren under Christ. No, he's dealing with a lineage. He's dealing with a seed. What tribe or what nation is Paul from? Let's read that real quick.
The book of Romans, chapter 9 and verse 3. For I could wish that myself were accursed from Christ. For my brethren, my kinsmen.
For my what?
My brethren.
My brethren, my kinsmen, family. Read.
According to the flesh.
According to the flesh, not spiritual Israel, not spiritual tribes. According to your seed, according to the flesh, read.
Who are Israelites.
Who are what?
Israelites.
Read.
To whom pertaineth the adoption.
What tribe is Paul from? Read.
To whom pertaineth the adoption and the glory and the covenants and the giving of the law and the service of God and the promises.
So let's go to what tribe Paul is from. Is that Romans 13?
11 and 1.
No, 11.
The book of Romans, chapter 11 and verse 1.
Read.
I say then, hath God cast away his people? God forbid. For I also am an Israelite, of the seed of Abraham, of the tribe of Benjamin.
So his brethren is from probably another tribe. The 12 tribes of Israel. From the nation of Israel. The 12 tribes from the nation of Israel. So let's go back to Romans 11.
The book of Romans, chapter 11 and verse 25.
Yeah.
For I would not, brethren, that ye should be ignorant of this mystery. Lest ye should be wise in your own conceits.
Your own doctrines, read.
That blindness in part is happened to Israel.
Blinding from what really going on, read.
Until the fullness of the Gentiles be come in.
Because this happened, this 11th hour have to happen for the times to be fulfilled. Watch this, read.
And so all Israel.
And so what?
So all Israel
read.
shall be saved. As it is written, there shall come out of Zion the deliverer, and shall turn away ungodliness from Jacob.
So all Israel shall be saved. Why would he say that if he meant something else, a verse above? So that grafting, if you read verse 17 real quick.
Verse 17, and if some of the branches be broken off, and thou, being a wild olive tree, were grafted in among them, and with them partakest of the root and fatness of the olive tree.
Because a lot of them like to use this, showing that, see, other branches can be grafted in. No, the branches that was broken off is the nation of Israel when you read Jeremiah 11 and 16.
Right. And that's That ties back to the root of Jesse back in Isaiah 11 and 10.
I like that. Exactly. So these branches that was broken off is going to be grafted in are the same branches of the nation of Israel on this olive tree. But when you read on and you watch that class, deep goes hella deep. Go ahead, Ash.
By the way, I found the definition that is more in tune with the grafting of what we talking about here. Because I'm gonna make a point. So grafting is an ancient horticultural technique that joins a young shoot or bud called a scion from one plant onto the established root system or root stock of another, allowing them to fuse and grow as a single stronger organism, right? So the point is, grafting is when you grab one piece of a plant and you graft it onto another. Now, can this be done where you graft another species of plant and graft it into another? Absolutely, this can happen. But that goes against the Lord when he says, thou shalt not mingle seeds. So what is Paul making reference to? As you read on in the chapter, and as Officer Job just read in verse 17, it's clear exactly what reference of grafting he's making reference to. He's not talking about grafting one plant onto another. He mentions here in verse 17 an olive tree. He never changes from that. He never mentions a mango. He never mentions a fig tree. He never mentions any other tree but the olive. So whether or not you could graft another plant onto another species of plant, that's not what Paul's making reference to. That would be against God anyways. I'm talking about just in the manner of agriculture in general. Right. We're not even talking spiritually.
Right.
Now, real quick, read 17 again.
Verse 17, and if some of the branches be broken off.
Because you got to read from 11 on down, right? And we don't have time to do that.
Right.
Once again, Deacon Athon went through it. But the kingdom split. The branches were broken off, referring to southern kingdom in this manner. Go ahead.
And thou
mean northern kingdom.
Being a wild olive tree.
What does he call them?
Wild olive tree.
He calls them an olive tree. But in this particular context, a wild one. Why? Because they went off into idolatry.
Right. But it's still an olive tree.
But it's still an olive tree. That's the point. Thank you. Go ahead.
Wert graft in among them.
You were grafted in amongst that same olive tree. Or in other words, you as a nation were grafted back in to the nation in which you were cut off from. Or in other words, reconciled.
Right.
Right? Because you read that in the earlier verses. Go ahead.
Right.
And with them.
And with them, right? Go ahead. Southern Kingdom, go ahead.
Partakest of the root.
And with them, you partake in the root. Go ahead.
And fatness of the olive tree.
Referring to Christ. Referring to Christ and Christ ruling over them. Now, once again, olive tree, olive tree, olive tree. The thought never changed. So when you jump down, read 24 again.
Verse 24.
That's it.
For if thou were cut out of the olive tree.
You see that? Once again, we're making reference to that same plant. So we're not talking about grafting a mango with an apple. Can you do that? Right. Yes. Does Esau do that? Yes. But that's not what Paul's talking about. He's talking about righteous grafting. Go ahead.
Which is wild by nature.
Northern kingdom through idolatry. Go ahead.
And were graft contrary to nature.
Because we were contrary to nature. Northern kingdom based off their sin. Go ahead.
Into a good olive tree.
Right. Which is the foundation under Christ, which is the whole nation of Israel, the good olive tree, which represents Israel. Go ahead.
How much more shall these?
How much more shall these?
Which be the natural branches.
Of that same olive tree.
Same olive tree.
They were the natural branches because they were closer to God.
Right.
So they were the natural, whereas the northern kingdom was the wild, based off their idolatry.
Right.
But look, once again, grafted in to that same doggone olive tree. Keep going.
How much more shall these
southern kingdom,
which be the natural branches,
come on,
be grafted into
what?
Into their own
olive tree. So it's the same damn tree.
Exactly.
Right.
Or in other words, it's the same nation. It's not talking about the Moabites and the Edomites and the Ammonites going and joining in with the Israelites with the olive tree. Because we could say this. The olive tree is Israel. We know that based on Jeremiah in allegory, right? It's allegory.
Right.
We could say that Moab is the mango. It didn't say nothing about a mango.
Exactly.
It said the olive tree, and that's it.
Period. Point blank.
There should not mingle no seed.
So now we're gonna go to Hosea 1 and 10. Mm-hmm. We're gonna go through the prophecy of what he's talking about in Romans.
Let's go.
Read that.
The book of Hosea, chapter 1 and verse 10. Yet the number of the children of Israel shall be as the sand of the sea, which cannot be measured nor numbered. And it shall come to pass that in the place where it was said unto them, Ye are not my people.
Where we at today? Guess who stole our identity? Saying we are not the people of God, that they are the people of God. Those damn Edomites, the curly shoes, the little curls on the side of their head. They took the identity. Go ahead.
And don't forget down in Latin America too.
All the way
told,
down.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yes.
You're not God's people.
It's pretty much everywhere.
Basically,
because
that's
the
facts.
whole world is plagued with
Right.
the deceit of America.
Right.
When you go to India and you got the cities, they're told that they're not God's people there.
Right.
But and that goes back to Deuteronomy. He said he was going to cause the remembrance of them to cease from among men.
Boom.
So no matter where we were scattered, it had to happen.
It had to happen. Prophecy. And that's why I want to really drive in the prophecies that solidified or setting that foundation on what's going on in the New Testament. Read on.
Yet the number of the children of Israel shall be as the sand of the sea, which cannot be measured nor numbered. And it shall come to pass that in the place where it was said unto them, ye are not my people, there it shall be said unto them, ye are the sons of the living God.
Ye are the sons of the living God. Hosea 2:23 real quick.
Hosea chapter 2 and verse 23. And I will sow her unto me in the earth, and I will have mercy upon her that had not obtained mercy.
Northern Kingdom.
And I will say to them, which were not my people.
Because they were called not his people because they went into idolatry.
Let them thus alone.
Leave them alone. Read.
Thou art my people.
He's gonna say, thou art my people. But when is that gonna happen? What's prophesied? Go back to 1 and 10, but start at 11.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 1 and verse 11. Then shall the children of Judah. And the children of Israel be gathered together.
Be grafted back together. Read.
And appoint themselves one head.
And we will appoint themselves one head. Read.
And they shall come up out of the land. For great shall be the day of Jezreel.
We're going to come up out of this captivity and rule again.
Because we remember who we were.
We remember who we were. In order for this, and during the 11th hour, that's what's going on right now as we speak.
Yep.
As we speak, the 11th hour is going on right now. Let's show some of those videos of the 11th hour.
All
those videos that Obi got.
All ties right back to the prophets.
Right. Showing videos of us in South America, in Africa, all over in the four corners, teaching the word. Volume.
Llama de fuego, sus ojos como llama de fuego. ¿Por qué? Léeme Génesis 49 y 12. Esta es la profecía. ¿Por qué? Miren esta imagen. Lo tiene verde, otro azules, pero la Biblia dice que Jesucristo tiene ojos como llama de fuego, rojo, ¿verdad? Mira. Este es el libro de Génesis, capítulo 49, versículo 12. Tus ojos rojos del vino. ¿Sus ojos qué? Rojos del vino. Hermano, José, cuando tú bebes vino, ¿cómo se te ponen los ojos? Jeffrey. Rojo. Se te ponen rojos.
Another one. Put another one up. I just want to show y'all proof. Y'all could go to the IUIC websites. You know, that's where everything's at. Oh, shoot. We got spark plug.
De sus cabellos, el pelo de su cabeza, el pelo de su barba. Come on.
Eran blancos como blanca lana.
Ok, entonces, este hombre, put that back. Este hombre aquí.
That's Chile.
¿Tiene pelo como de lana, sí o no? ¿Él tiene pelo como lana? Piénsalo, por favor. Él tiene, no, pero da la respuesta. ¿Él tiene pelo como lana? Pero mira lo que está diciendo la Biblia. Estamos hablando de Jesucristo. ¿Él tiene pelo de lana?
Escucha pues. ¿Tú has visto a Jesús?
No,
all right, stop that.
Cloud Hammers.
So you actually in live dealt with the people in South America. Are they all accepting? Do you have the scoffers?
Yeah. So, and everywhere we go, there's always going to be a scoffer. There's always going to be somebody that rejects. But as we teach on, we know that because we were scattered, and the prophecy, as you just read in Hosea 2, that the Lord will sow Israel back to us, we know that there's people out there that are going to listen.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So regardless of whatever rejection that comes, we know there's a remnant in each one of those particular countries or cities.
Right. And that's where the floodgates going to be opened up.
Right.
The flood of Israel is going to be opened up outside of America. That's why this 11th hour is so heavy. That's why I show you the video of the spirit that was on Bishop saying we got to be in all these places, because all these places is where the flood of people are going to come in. Remember, we don't know the number, but that's where the number is going to happen at. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So this is prophecy that has to be fulfilled before the other hour we're going to talk about shortly. All right, let's play that real quick. Just make sure the volume's ready to go before we play.
Tenemos que hablar duro. Sí, tenemos que ofender.
Mighty Captain.
Porque ustedes están cómodos en tu ignorancia.
All right, play another one. Somewhere else.
Él vino a América. Vinimos nosotros en el nombre de Jesucristo. ¿Por qué? Porque tú no sabes quién tú eres. Así es.
Aprende muchas cosas.
No quieren la respuesta, solamente quieren seguir la confusión.
All right.
No quieren...
So that's good. But you notice the cake not turn. How you got the different shades up there of Israel, Northern Kingdom, tribe of Ephraim. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Now, you notice that they're speaking Spanish. I just want to read one more Isaiah, stammering lips. Because our language wasn't these languages that we speak today. We have to go out there. And when you look at Isaiah 11 Project, the ministry that's going out, we're reaching those people, our people, in the language that they speak in. The same way that miracle or that thing that happened in Acts 2,
right?
Where they looked, it was like, yo, they're speaking in my same language that I was born in. Right. We're going out there to speak that language where they can understand to come into this fold.
Right.
Read that.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 11 and chapter 28 and verse 11. For with stammering lips and another tongue will he speak to this people.
So this is what we are seeing. We got other languages that our brothers in Israel United in Christ speak. I know Judah that speaks Spanish.
Right.
And Haitian, I don't know the name for it, Creole.
Creole.
Yeah. And all these other different languages and stuff. That's powerful, man. That's how we're gonna go to these four corners.
Right.
And that's not some of them. That's not their native language.
And
They learned it.
I know
Most High put
personally a
spirit on
couple Judites that literally just wanted to learn Spanish to help go to North Kingdom. That's a different spirit right there. You know what I'm saying? So all praises for that. All praises for that. Now we're gonna transition. Go to Revelation 7:1.
Oh snap!
Let's go to Revelation 7:1. So we identify who the scatterer is. We identify who Israel, these people that this nation and these people that had to be fulfilled for destruction to come. And it's the so-called Black, Latinos, and Native Americans. It's more majority Latinos in South America, and you got mixture of Southern and Northern Kingdom and Africa and Europe.
I was gonna say Africa too, because don't forget that just because they don't speak Spanish, don't mean that they're not Northern Kingdom.
Oh yeah, they out there. I know there's a place in Africa, I forgot the name, that they all speak Spanish over there.
Oh, that's Equatorial New Guinea.
Yes.
Dang.
And guess what? We've been there. All praises to the Most High. So I hope this is like striking a chord in you where you're seeing prophecy first, Bishop, showing that where we got to be, and we actually out there doing it. This has to be fulfilled. Watch this. Read.
The book of Revelation, chapter 7 and verse 1. After these things, I saw 4 angels standing on the 4 corners of the earth.
All right, remember we talked about the angels earlier.
Right.
That would have to first, before what we're about to read here, is after what those angels had to do back then. They were going to gather first. Read.
Holding the 4 winds of the earth.
They were holding the 4 winds of the earth. Go.
That the wind should not blow on the earth, nor on the sea, nor on any tree. And I saw another angel ascending from the east, having the seal of the living God. And he cried with a loud voice to the 4 angels, to whom it was given to hurt the earth and the sea.
To hurt the earth and the sea.
So they had the power to do that.
To hurt the earth and the sea. these angels were designated, their office was to destroy.
Yeah, these are the war angels.
Yeah.
The war angels, man.
You don't want damn parts of that.
Watch this, read on.
Verse 3, saying, hurt not the earth, neither the sea nor the trees, till we have sealed the servants of our God in their foreheads.
It said wait until.
That's why I wanted to
yikes
solidify everything in the beginning, because what we're about to read is going to be so plain as day without going deep at all. At all. Revelations. Read that again.
Saying, hurt not the earth, neither the sea, nor the trees, till we have sealed the servants of our God in their foreheads.
And what are they sealing in their forehead? Give me that, Isaiah 8. What are they sealing in their forehead? What are they sealing in their forehead first? What are we going out there to teach? What are we doing when we're out there teaching our people? We're sealing in their forehead this. Read.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 8, verse 16. Bind up the testimony. Seal the law.
Seal what?
The law.
Seal what?
The law.
Your feelings.
The law.
The law of God. Read.
Among my disciples.
Among my disciple, among my people. They have to be sealed with the law first. So when your church said the law is done away with, they're lying. Because right here it says they have to be sealed. Before the angels destroy, people have to be sealed with the law of God. Read on.
You want the next verse?
Yeah.
Verse 17.
No, sorry. Go back to Revelation. Sorry.
The book of Revelation, chapter 7 and verse 3. Saying, hurt not the earth, neither the sea, nor the trees, till we have sealed the servants of our God.
So before they hurt the earth, the servants had to be sealed. Who is the servants? Because we had the dummy at the camp. The servants is those that believe on God, my brother. No. It's showing who the servants is. And you're going to see how nothing changes, man. All throughout the Bible, it's talking about Israel, Israelites, Israel this, Israel this.
Same thing.
The grafted in, Israel. Reconciliation, talk about Israel coming back to the fold. Who was one separate coming back, with 2 sticks coming back to 1 stick. Everything's going back to us coming back to one. Us being sealed in order for the angels to be activated. Read.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 25 and verse 55. For unto me, the children of Israel are servants.
The who?
The children of Israel are servants.
That's it, period, point blank. Stop adding to the word, Christians. Christianity. Stop adding to the word. It's literally just simple as 1, 2, 3. If you can show me anywhere in the Bible that says something opposite, where it literally says, yeah, right here, brother, it says right here in the book of chapter lie.
Galatians.
Galatians, verse lie, chapter lie, verse lie. It says right here, all the nations, the Edomites and the Moabites are servants of God. Show me that. Read that because I can show you this out of the same Bible that's in your churches. Read.
For unto me, the children of Israel are servants.
The children of Israel are servants. Let's get them another one.
Finish reading it?
Yeah, please.
They are my servants who I brought forth out of the land of Egypt.
And this is a good way to identify the servants even more. Because everyone can identify who was in captive under Egypt captivity. Hey, brother, who crossed the Red Sea?
Right.
Oh, those were the Israelites.
And it ties back to what you started with in Jeremiah 16.
Yes, that's why I started there.
Right.
Yes,
no more will it be remembered out of the land of Egypt.
Right.
Yes.
But now it's out of the land
of north.
Yes. So now, let's go back to Revelations.
Revelation chapter 7 and verse 3. Saying, hurt not the earth, neither the sea, nor the trees. So we have sealed the servants of our God in their foreheads.
Read.
And I heard the number of them which were sealed.
Uh-oh. Look how plain this is going to be, man. Read.
And there were sealed 144,000 of all the tribes of the children of Israel.
Stop.
So have mercy.
Stop. It said, don't hurt the earth, nor the sea, nor the trees, until we have sealed the servants of our God. So now, when we read verse 4, it said, And there were sealed. Read.
And they were sealed 144,000 of all the tribes of the children of Israel.
I didn't get no other nation
Yeah, I
out
was
of
about
that.
to say, where's Moab?
Where's the other nations
Edom
at? Wait, we got to read. Just go through the highlight points of the Israel, the ones that were sealed.
Verse 5, of the tribe of Judah were sealed 12,000.
Read.
The tribe of Reuben were sealed 12,000.
Read.
The tribe of Gad were sealed 12,000.
Read.
The tribe of Asher were sealed 12,000.
Columbia, read.
Of the tribe of Nephthalim were sealed 12,000. The tribe of Manasseh were sealed 12,000. The tribe of Simeon were sealed 12,000. Of the tribe of Levi were sealed 12,000. The tribe of Issachar were sealed 12,000. The tribe of Zebulun were sealed 12,000. The tribe of Joseph were sealed 12,000. The tribe of Benjamin were sealed 12,000.
Did I miss it, or did it say Chinese?
Not at all.
No.
Where was the white man in there? The Caucasian? Do you think you Caucasian? Where's the?
Well, he might be in verse 9.
That's for.
The hell is this?
Of course. You can bring that part out. Go.
Verse 9. After this I beheld, and lo, a great multitude, which no man could number.
So mind you, after we just read all the tribes of Israel being sealed, right? The 144,000 being of the nation of Israel. Now he says, after I beheld this group, I saw a great multitude, which no man could number, which, didn't we read that earlier in Hosea chapter 1?
We did.
Sounds familiar.
And verse 10,
Yes.
which made reference to Israel once again. Now, let's keep that in mind. We read Hosea 1 and 10, which makes reference to Israel, how we will be as the sand of the sea.
Right.
Earlier, we read Deuteronomy 4 and 27. We read Deuteronomy chapter 30, right? The one that you have brought out.
Yes, sir.
How we are scattered throughout all nations, right? Also, Job just brought out some videos, and I believe another scripture, Isaiah 28,
Stammering
lips, and another
11.
tongue, which means language, will he speak unto this people. So let's keep all that in mind so nobody gets crazy. Go ahead, verse 9 again.
After this I beheld, and lo, a great multitude,
Hosea 1 and 9.
which no man could number.
Right, that's Hosea 1 and 9 and verse 10. Go ahead.
Of all nations.
Of all nations. We read that in Deuteronomy 4:27. We read that in Hosea 1 and 10. We read that in the other various scriptures. Go ahead.
And kindreds.
And kindred, same thing. Go ahead.
And people.
Same thing. Go ahead.
And tongues.
And tongues, different languages. Isaiah 28 and verse 9. Go ahead.
Stood before the throne.
They stood before the throne. Go ahead.
And before the Lamb, clothed with white robes and palms in their hands.
But just in case anybody gets crazy, Revelations 5 and verse 9, just so we could see and get more substance. It's not talking about all people.
Let's go.
Come on.
The book of Revelation, chapter 5 and verse 9. And they sung a new song.
Right.
Saying, Thou art worthy to take the book.
Referring to Christ. Go ahead.
And to open the seals thereof.
Watch this.
For thou wast slain.
For thou was slain.
And has redeemed us.
And has redeemed us. Redeem means to save. Luke 168. The Lord God of Israel, who had saved his people, he shall redeem us. Go ahead.
Redeemed us to God.
Us to God. Go ahead.
By the blood, by thy blood, out of every kindred.
Wow.
And tongue. And people and nation.
Now, who are these people? 10?
And has made us.
Same people that we just read, of every tongue, of every people, every kindred and nation. They made unto us. They made us. Go ahead.
Unto our God, kings and priests.
Come on, man. Go ahead.
And we shall reign on the earth.
And we shall reign on the earth. So they would be kings and priests out of all nations and tongues and people, and they will reign on the earth. Now, hold on. If it was talking about all nations in Revelation 7 and verse 9, why would one reign over another?
Right.
Right? Which refers to power.
Exactly.
Hey, Officer Asher.
So not everybody's getting salvation.
Right.
Yes, they'll be there, but there will be a ruling class in which will conquer all things, like it says in Isaiah 14 and verse 1 on down.
Right.
That's that original royalty.
That's exactly what it is.
That's right.
Exactly
all
what
right.
it is.
Hey, go support Emerging Royalty.
Right.
All praise to the Most High. Hey, but hey, we're cooking. Go back to Revelation 7. I don't want to forget or miss the point. I'll read verse 3 again.
The book of Revelation, chapter 7 and verse 3. Saying, hurt not the earth, neither the sea, nor the trees, till we have sealed the servants of our God.
Now get Matthew 24 and 21. Because we are in that 11th hour. The nation of Israel is being sealed across all four corners of the earth. That's happening as we speak. So guess what's going to happen? Because I know a lot of people probably like, dang, why is time getting quicker and faster? I know they talk about the doomsday clock is getting shorter and all this crazy stuff, right? There's a reason why. Read that.
The book of Matthew, chapter 24 and verse 21. For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world.
So the great tribulation is going to go down. Matthew 24 goes into that up and earlier. The different things that we're going to go through in these last days. Jacob's trouble, the love of wax cold, the plots against us, even amongst the other nations going crazy against each other, wars and rumors of wars. Yep. All these things are going to happen because of who? Us, the Israelites, going out there preaching the gospel. And the Most High did foolishly. And the Most High is doing this for a reason.
Right.
Read that.
For then shall there be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time. No, nor ever shall be.
Read.
And except those days should be shortened.
Except those days will be shortened.
There should no flesh be saved.
He knew that those days, flesh was not going to survive except those days be shortened. That's why time is going by faster.
Right.
That's why a lot of things seem like dang, this week went by fast. Man. Oh my gosh. Look what Trump did in not even a year. Wait. He was elected this year, right?
Last year.
Last year
in September, I think, or November.
Bro, that was 2024.
Oh, was that?
That was
shoot. See how fast time is flying?
Oh my, he was selected in 21.
Yeah.
So, but he only had
I think he took office like January. I think that's
25,
how they do it.
right?
Yeah, I think that's
got you.
Election
only a year.
Yeah.
There's some change.
Bro, we've already had the Epstein files.
Bro, like
kidnapped the president. He done, bro, there's a lot of stuff.
Bro, the first 4 months he did some crazy like fast forward stuff.
Right.
He's just doing crazy. The time is going by fast.
Man.
Is that it on that?
And except those days should be shortened, there should be no flesh be saved.
Read.
But for the elect's sake.
But guess what? Who he did this for? Why he's making time go by fast? Because remember, he said he will always give us a way out and never give us too much that we can't handle.
1 Corinthians.
So he know exactly what we need. Read.
But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened.
That's why the days are being shortened for us. That's why time is going by fast. That's why all these things, these prophecies about to be fulfilled. It's about to be sped up. That's why we're in all over the world teaching the gospel. Things are just happening, and there's no slackness. There's no dragging of the feet. If you're not on this train, you're gonna get left behind. That's how fast things are going.
Right.
Get down or lay down.
Right.
You got something?
Can we read Acts 14 and 22? Because
Uh-huh.
earlier when you read, I think it was Revelation 7, he said to seal the law and the servants among my disciples, right?
Mm-hmm.
Read that real quick, Acts 14 and 22.
The book of Acts, chapter 14, verse 22. Confirming the souls of the disciples.
This is what the apostles were doing in the book of Acts. They were confirming the souls of the disciples, right? Read.
And exhorting them to continue in the faith.
Same thing that we do, the bishops do, the deacons, the captains, everyone that is out there teaching this gospel, they are confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting each other day by day to continue in the faith. Read.
And that we must, through much tribulation.
Because we read about that tribulation. It's already been prophesied in Matthew 24. Great tribulation was going to come, right? Read.
Enter into the kingdom of God.
That's the only way to get into the kingdom of God. And on the kingdom of God, those 12 gates, there's 12 names written, which is all those servants that were sealed that continued in these laws.
Exactly. Get now. So we understand angels was held before the destruction.
Right. They weren't told not to hurt the earth.
Right.
They were told to wait. Until the 144 was sealed until they hurt the earth.
And who's the 144?
The leading men of Israel.
Yes. The nation of Israel. Don't get it twisted. In this 11th hour, we have to go out to the four corners of the earth, preach the gospel. It's prophesied that the southern and northern kingdom have to come back together in order for prophecy to be fulfilled.
Right.
So the angels had to wait for that. You know how impatient they probably was.
Man.
Like, oh, man, just hurry up. I mean, their time is different than our time, but you know, they probably just like, any time now.
Like waiting at Walmart for a doggone Black Friday sale.
Damn.
Claw, have mercy.
Claw, have mercy. Get Revelations 18 now.
Let's go.
You want verse 1?
Let's get Revelations 18 and 10.
The book of Revelation, chapter 18 and verse 10. Standing afar off for the fear of her torment, saying, Alas, alas, that great city Babylon, that mighty city, for in 1 hour is thy judgment come.
So when that angel, when we are sealed, what's going to come after that? It's been prophesied through everything we've been reading today. Destruction. So let's get that video. Let's play this. Because what does Russia have? And they claim, actually, let's go, before you play that, let's go to the list. I need to see it real quick. I want to get the link, actually. The link of, okay. Let's read the title of that.
Russia can destroy the U.S. in 1 hour. Damn. Putin ally brags.
So they bragging. Wait, go back up. What year is that?
February 5th of 2024.
Just to let you know, this is not 18 years ago.
Right.
So whatever they had then, imagine what they have now.
Right.
So now, let's read that.
Russia would be able to destroy the U.S. in 1 hour. A prominent Kremlin propagandist has said. In the latest bellicose threat from the country's state-controlled media as the war in Ukraine rages on. We are the only country in the world that can destroy the United States in 1 hour. Margarita Simonian, the editor of the Russian state-backed broadcaster, RT, said in a clip of a Russian state television broadcast.
So this wasn't just regular podcast, nobody posting.
Nah, this was live.
This was live on a broadcast.
Yeah.
So
television.
I'm gonna tell you something about Esau. The Bible says, "Don't trust your enemy."
Right.
So what we see in our face is not really the truth behind the scenes. So because when we go down, we're gonna read some more, but it's gonna show, or when we go through some of these clips, it's gonna say that some things were failed and all that stuff. But nah, don't believe that. Don't believe that, homie. Nothing failed. Everything's designed for a reason. Wanna know what? Get that precept, 1 Peter's. What we're talking about right now? The Most High God ordained them to have these things for a reason. The destruction, the nukes. You know what I want?
What are you looking for?
Let's get
4 and 17.
Let's get Malachi.
You want Smith.
Let's get the Smith. The Smifter. The Smith. Is that's
the waster?
Isaiah.
Yeah.
Isaiah 4:54-16.
Let's go.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 54 and verse 16. Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire, and then bringeth forth an instrument for his work.
An instrument for his work. These nukes, these missiles, these mass destruction tools is for the Most High God's work. So he can allow the angels can use. It's like toys. Like, all right, they don't need them. They don't need no missiles. But he's going to allow these things that man made to be used against each other. And they're going to control it. Remember that one video of the chariot that went to the station and all their missiles.
The silos off.
They shut all their missiles down.
Exactly.
So guess who's going to use these toys?
Can we finish reading it?
Yep.
And I have created the waster to destroy.
That's hurting the earth.
That's hurting the earth.
sea.
That's that chariot that's going to go over there and be like, all right, which toys we got to play with?
Yep.
Activate. What's going on? Who's activating everything?
Right, that part.
What's going on? If they can shut it down, they can turn it on.
Because it's not by their might.
Right.
It's by the Lord's might.
I just wanted to make that point.
Can we read the next verse?
Yeah.
Read 17.
Verse 17.
Because this goes into those that are confirmed as disciples. They're sealed with
They're
the law.
sealed with the law,
They've
yeah.
got the protection of the angels and God behind them, right?
Right.
Read that.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 54, verse 17. No weapon that is formed against these shall prosper.
Because they form these nukes against us. They, in their mind, they think they're going into the rocks that the hunters are going to gather them from. But we're the ones left on earth that are going to have to face these nukes, not knowing God already got it lined up just for them. Read.
And every tongue that shall rise against thee in judgment.
Because the accuser of our brethren is going to be known as the liar that he is, the man of perdition. Read.
Thou shalt condemn.
And we do it with this Bible. Read.
This is the heritage of the servants of the Lord, and their righteousness is of me, saith the Lord.
All praises. Praise the Lord in our captivity where we've been scattered.
Right. Now to let's get Ezekiel 9 real quick. What was said then is about to go down, or what we're about to go into.
Where you want to start?
Ezekiel 9, then we're gonna finish the article and get that video.
You want 9 and 4?
Yeah.
Let's go. The book of Ezekiel, chapter 9 and verse 4. And the Lord said unto him, go through the midst of the city.
Go through the midst of the city. This is what we're doing right now. Through the 11th hour, we're going through the midst of the world. The midst of the world. Read.
Through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry.
So this is that same seal. We're going to set that mark on their forehead to seal them that hates this world, that sigh, that cry, that don't want to be a part of this system. America, Babylon the Great.
Right.
Read.
For all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof.
Read.
And to the others he said, in mine hearing, go ye after him through the city, and smite. Let not your eyes spare.
It said, don't let your eyes spare. In this last day, the same way that the Most High God didn't spare the flood, he drowned everyone. Everyone. Woman, baby, children, man, animal. Everyone got it.
And back to your point with Jeremiah 6 in Egypt, everyone that didn't put the blood on their post,
got it.
They got work.
They was out.
It was a wrap.
But I'm going to Ezekiel 9 to show that we're doing the same thing now.
Right.
Where we're going out to the seal. We're going out to see who hates the things of this world.
Right.
Right?
Hey, and since you said that, remember we read in Jeremiah 16
Right.
and 16 and 17
Right.
where it said, it will no longer be said, blessed be the Lord that brought us up out of the land of Egypt, but out of the land of the north, right?
Right.
Now, Officer Tobias made mention that in Egypt, those that had the blood on their door were freed from the destruction that the Lord was bringing to Egypt.
Right.
So when you read Jeremiah 16 and it makes reference to us being saved from the land of the north, it's the same thing happening again, except the blood that we're putting over the door is the blood of Christ. The door being our mind, and the blood of Christ representing faith, representing righteousness, representing truth, his salvation,
Right.
his blood for our sins, right? So it's nothing different. And like you're talking about with the nukes that you're bringing out now, I think you brought Isaiah 54 about the destruction. You just made reference to the flood.
Right.
How that destroyed all things.
Everything.
This last thing, which is what we about to get into right now,
Right.
is going to destroy all things.
All things.
Again.
By
There's nothing new under the
fire.
sun.
And watch, let's finish Ezekiel 9 out real quick. And then you make your point.
The book of Ezekiel, chapter 9 and verse 5. And to the others he said, in mine hearing, go ye after him through the city, and smite. Let not your eyes spare, neither have ye pity. Slay utterly old and young.
Not my Jesus. We had actually someone that said, no, God's not that mean. And if he is, I don't want to believe in the Bible. Damn. You're going to die.
What the hell is this?
Read.
Both maids and little children and women, but come not near any man upon whom is the mark.
Come not near upon any man that has his mind sealed. That's our protection. I'm trying to show y'all protection. Well, how you going to protect yourself from the destruction of what we're about to read with these nukes? Read.
And begin at my sanctuary. Then they began at the ancient men which were before the house.
So understand, man, it's a big job that we're doing going out there to seal. That's why the scripture says, give them the warning to save their life.
Right.
We're giving you the warning to seal you, to give you the kit the survival kit,
Bruh.
when Christ come back and destroy this place.
Yeah.
You want to say something?
Hey, real quick, two scriptures. Get Hebrews 11 and verse
4 chapters.
20. No, Hebrews 11 and 27, 28.
Let's go.
Because it's a heavy thing when you think about it, right? What happened in Egypt was a shadow of what was going to happen in Babylon the Great. Read that.
The book of Hebrews, chapter 11, verse 28.
Right.
Through faith, he kept the Passover and the sprinkling of blood.
This is what happened in times past. We kept the Passover. We know right now Passover is upon us. We about to be going through Passover again, right? Read.
Lest he that destroyed the firstborn should touch thee.
Because the firstborn of everybody in Egypt was put to death. That was the destruction that came when we were in Egypt. We know destruction, like what Officer Job was bringing out, is coming to Babylon the Great, right? Read. Actually, no, go to, keep reading.
Verse 29. By faith they passed through the Red Sea.
No, verse 28. Read 28.
Verse 28. Through faith he kept the Passover and the sprinkling of blood.
And the sprinkling of blood. Revelation 12 and 11. And this is just going with what Officer Asher explained. Just wanted to give a scripture to everything that the bishops, the deacons, the captain, everyone has been bringing out leads up to where we're at in these times right now. Seal the law among the disciples so that we can have that same protection. That blood of Christ can protect us just like the blood of those goats in times past, the lambs in times past, protected us in Egypt. Read that.
Revelations 12, verse 11. And after 3 days and a half.
12 and 11.
12 and 11. And they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb.
By what?
The blood of the Lamb.
When you read John 1, we know that the Lamb now is Christ, that perfect Lamb. Read.
And by the word of their testimony. And they love not their lives unto death.
So it goes right back to what you said, Officer Job. Those that hate this world, that sigh and cry, those that were sealed with the law, those are the ones that are going to be able to be saved in these last days by keeping faith in Christ and the commandments of Jesus. It's the same thing.
Same thing. Hey, get 2 Peter's 2 and 8. Was not in my notes, but I have to go here.
The book of 2 Peter, chapter 2.
Just in case some little Christianity mindsets is on here.
And verse 8.
Read out. Yeah.
For that righteous man dwelling among them, and seeing and hearing, vexed his righteous soul from day to day.
Vex. That righteous man vexed, seeing all this stuff going on, was vexed day to day. Read.
With their unlawful deeds.
With all their unlawful deeds, which we're dealing with today. Everywhere we look, we see unlawful deeds. Read.
The Lord knoweth how to deliver the godly out of temptation.
But God knows how to deliver the godly out of temptation.
And to reserve the unjust unto the day of judgment to be punished.
And this is why we're going out there to seal. So he can reserve the just to be what?
And the unjust unto the day of judgment to be punished.
Read.
But chiefly, you want verse 10?
Yeah.
Verse 10, but chiefly them that walk after the flesh.
But if you want to continue to walk after the flesh.
In the lust of uncleanness.
In the lust of uncleanness, sin, read.
And despise government. Presumptuous are they. Self-willed. They are not afraid to speak evil of dignities.
Read.
Whereas angels, which are greater in power and might, bring not railing accusation against them before the Lord.
So guess what? Now we're going to go back to Revelations 18.
What verse?
The 18 and 10 again.
The book of Revelation, chapter 18 and verse 10. Standing afar off for fear of her torment, saying, Alas, alas, that great city Babylon, that mighty city, for in 1 hour is thy judgment come.
Now read verse 18.
Verse 18. And cried when they saw the smoke of her burning, saying, What city is like unto this great city? And they cast dust on their heads and cried, weeping and wailing, saying, Alas, alas, that great city, wherein were made rich all that had ships in the sea, by reason of her costliness. For in 1 hour, For in 1 hour is she made desolate.
So now I go back to the article. Back to so people won't forget the thought. The title again?
You want to start at the title?
Yeah, just read the title. We're going to go to another article.
Russia can destroy the U.S. in 1 hour.
Now let's get the wiki, if I have that one. Okay, yep. Read that.
The RS-28 Sarmat, named the Sarmatians, NATO reporting name, often colloquially referred to as Satan II by media outlets, is a 3-stage.
So it's not coincidence why damn Esau named it Satan too. Right. God is like, he's clever on how you deal.
Man.
They'll literally tell you what the hell, who they serve.
Right.
You got a whole bomb. You know exactly what this is going to do. And you name it Satan too.
Right.
Crazy work. Read.
It's a 3-stage Russian siloed based, liquid fueled, HGV capable, and FOBs capable super heavy intercontinental ballistic missile produced by the Makayev Rocket Design Bureau.
Now keep that and now play that video. Because I'm not trying to do plus. Now watch this. Let's watch this. It's very short. It's 2 minutes. But I want you to, I really want to put in your heads what they got. They have something, but how they, because I look at everything spiritually. Why they say in an hour? And in the scriptures it says in an hour.
Exactly.
Like little things, just like Most High give us little signals, little puzzle pieces, little signs. Because remember, it's a mystery. He said only prophets can see this mystery.
That's actually very significant that they would mention that.
Mention it and name it that.
And name it, yeah.
Play that.
Welcome to We On Podcast, where we explore fascinating stories and ideas from various fields. In this episode, we uncover Russia's Satan II missile, hailed as the world's deadliest nuclear superweapon, capable of wiping out entire cities in one strike, and understand if it could shatter the balance of global power. It is a next-generation Russian ICBM with a range of over 10,000 kilometers. It carries multiple nuclear warheads and features advanced guidance to enhance accuracy while evading missile defenses. The RS-28 Sarmat, known in NATO terminology as Satan II, is Russia's latest addition to its strategic nuclear arsenal. Moscow touts it as a game-changing intercontinental ballistic missile ICBM with unmatched range and destructive capability. Developed by the Makayev Rocket Design Bureau, the RS-28 is a silo-launched, super-heavy ICBM created to replace the Soviet-era R-36M. It measures around 35 meters in length, weighs roughly 208 tons, and is believed to have a range of up to 18,000 kilometers, enough to strike any location worldwide. TS payload options reportedly include 10 to 16 multiple independently targetable re-entry vehicles or MIRVs, advanced avant-garde hypersonic glide vehicles, and sophisticated decoys to outwit missile defense systems. Sarmat is designed to fly via both polar routes, enabling it to bypass traditional missile defense networks. Some configurations may incorporate a fractional orbital bombardment system or FOBS, allowing warheads to be released from partial orbital trajectories, making interception far more difficult. The missile's long range and heavy payload make it a cornerstone of Russia's second strike capability, a critical part of nuclear deterrence. First unveiled publicly in 2018, Sarmat's maiden successful test flight occurred in April 2022. The missile officially entered combat service in September 2023 as the world's longest range extant ICBM system with an operational range of 18,000 kilometers. The program has suffered repeated launch and fueling failures, some of which caused significant damage to test infrastructure. These setbacks have cast doubt on its operational readiness, with military observers
like I said earlier, see how they say, oh, these setbacks set doubt. It's like one of those, like they're holding it out there, like, look what we got.
Right.
But they're trying to throw us off by saying, oh, but the test is like doubtful, so
we still got a few kinks to
But
iron
yeah,
out.
right. That thing probably was successful every time they tested it. Why would you tell your enemy, yes, it's 100% successful?
Right.
Come on now. Play on.
Questioning whether it is as reliable as Moscow claims. Despite these concerns, the RS-28 remains central to Russia's strategic messaging, serving both as a technological showcase and a political signal in the nuclear power balance. Thanks for tuning in.
Now watch this. When was this video? It doesn't say, huh? Oh, there it is.
Yeah, 5 months ago.
Why are they talking about this? 5 months ago, he saw it relevant to talk about this 5 months ago. Crazy work. And the scripture says, what? Go back to Revelations?
What, 18?
18. We're going to go straight through.
What verse you want to start at?
19.
The book of Revelation, chapter 18 and verse 19. And they cast dust on their heads and cried, weeping and wailing, saying, Alas, alas, that great city, wherein were made rich all that had ships in the sea, by reason of her costliness. For in 1 hour is she made desolate.
Verse 17.
Verse 17. For in 1 hour so great riches is come to naught.
Look out about it. 1 hour. 1 hour. Yeah, we got a bomb that can destroy them in 1 hour. Proudly, too. Confident in what they're saying. Now, go to 21.
Verse 21. And a mighty angel took up a stone like a great millstone.
This angel was happy. He's like, yes, we got past that stage. We got some seals. All right, cool. This stage of prophecy needs to be fulfilled. I get to use a toy. Read.
And a mighty angel took up a stone like a great millstone and cast it into the sea, saying, Thus with violence shall that great city Babylon be thrown down, and shall be found no more at all.
Read.
And the voice of harpers and musicians, and of pipers and trumpsters shall be heard no more at all in thee. And no craftsman or whatsoever craft he be shall be found any more in thee. And the sound of a millstone shall be heard no more at all in thee. And the light of a candle shall shine no more at all in thee. And the voice of the bridegroom and of the bride shall be heard no more at all in thee. For thy merchants were the great men of the earth, for by thy sorceries were all nations deceived. And in her was found the blood of prophets and of saints.
And what?
And of saints.
And what?
And of saints.
Read.
And of all that were slain upon the earth.
So guess what? If you over here BSing, you're going to be part of that fire. I'm talking about the Israelites, the Black, Latinos, and Native.
Yeah.
If you want to still join hand in hand, if you want to continue to ask about what about the white man, if you want to continue to go according to their ways, and every time we come out there and teach you, hey, no, we're not supposed to do that. We're supposed to do it like this. God said do it like this. Come from out of her, my people. Come from out of her, my people. If you want to stay inside, what does the last verse say? Read it again.
And in her was found the blood of prophets and of saints and of all that were slain upon the earth.
You're going to be part of that death too.
And when you read in the gospel, Christ told any of those that were to offend one of these little ones, it's like you took a millstone and you threw it in the sea. You read right here that angel, very similar, that destruction coming. We got to be mindful of how we move with each other.
That's right.
Because the prophets of the blood of the prophets and saints and of all those that were slain upon the earth, it says those that hate their brother in their heart, it's like you're a murderer. We've got to examine ourselves. As the love of many begins to wax cold, we've got to be mindful and make sure that we strive to apply these commandments with our brothers daily.
Yes.
Hey, as Officer Joe is bringing out in Revelations about the destruction in 1 hour, I want to land back and show you how the missiles, the armies, the militaries, all these things are biblicals. The world wars are biblicals. Real fast.
Yes, sir.
I ain't going to do the 4 chapters like Tobias.
Let's go.
He's in the spirit.
give me Revelations 8. Give me verse 12.
The book of Revelation, chapter 8 and verse 12.
And you'll read throughout the scriptures how the missiles are referred to different things, right? Flying swords. You got the, and another chapter makes reference to a star.
A snake.
A milestone, right? A lion with a head, right? All those things, right? So watch this. Arrows, right? Go ahead, 12.
And the fourth angel sounded, and the third part of the sun was...
9 and 12.
Oh,
Revelations.
The book of Revelation, chapter 9 and verse 12.
Watch this.
And one woe is past.
One woe was past. That's World War I. You could read that starting from chapter 9, verse 1 on down. Go ahead.
And behold, there come 2 woes more hereafter.
And you'll read about the other 2 woes hereafter. You read about World War II as well in the scriptures, in allegory, right? Because John is writing down what he sees in the best way that he can based off his understanding. Now, watch this. Let's jump down. Give me verse 15.
Verse 15.
Going back to Officer Job's class, pay attention about that hour. Go ahead.
And the 4 angels.
And the 4 angels that we read in Revelation 7, go ahead.
Were loosed.
They were loosed, meaning once all The Israelites are sealed that need to be sealed. Go ahead. The angels are loose. The war angels are loose. Go ahead.
Which were prepared for an hour.
They were prepared for a particular hour.
And a day.
A particular day.
And a month.
Particular month.
And a year.
And a particular year. We don't know when, but we know that this is going to go down. Go ahead.
For to slay the third part of men.
A lot of people. Come on.
And the number of the army of the horsemen were 200,000.
So this is what John is seeing. Armies of the different nations. Go ahead.
And I heard the number of them.
Come on.
And thus I saw the horses in the vision.
So he's seeing all the armies and all these different militaries going against this particular place, America, Babylon. Go ahead.
And them that sat on them.
Now, and them that sat on them.
Having breastplates of fire.
Having breastplates of fire, right? Going into their tanks, their war mechanisms, and so forth. Watch this.
And of jacinth.
And of jacinth.
And brimstone.
Jacinth, brimstone, right? Making reference to those missiles specifically. John is writing down what he can, the best way that he can, explaining it with what he knows. Jacinth and brimstone, which is fire. Go ahead.
And the heads of the horses were as the heads of lions.
He said, listen, the sound that these things are making is like a lion, because he knows what a lion is.
Right.
He right? It's raw, right?
Yeah.
But this is what he's trying to explain. Oh shoot, look, damn. Okay, this sounds like a lion, right? Boom, boom, boom. Because you think he knows what a missile is?
Right.
No.
You think he knows what all this stuff is? He's confounded at this point. He's like, man, this thing sounds like lions, bro.
Right.
Let me write that down. Jacinth. Okay, Jacinth. Right. Go ahead.
And out of their mouths.
And out of their mouths, go ahead. The mouths of the horses that he's writing, that he could try to make sense of, which is really referring to those missiles. Go ahead.
Issued fire and smoke and brimstone.
Come on.
By these three was the third part of men killed.
All those wicked men. Go ahead.
By the fire.
By the fire.
And by the smoke.
And by the smoke.
And by the brimstone.
Come on.
Which issued out of their mouths.
Which issued out of their mouths. Those warheads. So what Officer Job is breaking down is that nuclear destruction that's coming. America will be destroyed in 1 hour.
Read on.
And as you keep, read on.
For their power is in their mouth.
The warhead, go ahead.
And in their tails.
And in their tails, you got what pushes the missile, which is the silo, and it pushes the missile to the destination to destroy. Go ahead.
For their tails were like unto serpents.
Right, because when you see missiles, it looks like a serpent. That's how he's trying to describe it. John the Revelator. Go ahead.
And had heads.
And had heads.
And with them.
No, wait, that's the multiple warheads that come out of it.
There you go. That's it. Go ahead.
And with them they do hurt.
And with them they do hurt. And you can keep reading on and on. But listen, this is why, as Officer Joe mentioned, we got to get our minds right. I don't want to partake in this lion.
I don't want
or that horse, or that jacinth, or that brimstone, or the serpent.
I don't want none of that.
I don't want none of that.
So
even animals in general, I wouldn't want to be a part of that.
I'm good.
How much more what it's really talking about?
Come on. Remember Becky, I think he said, I don't want to be a part of that. He's like, man, hell no.
He saw it too.
He saw it too. There's so many places we can go about how to make it where it's confined and pinpoint. You know what I mean? So the first hour, power hour, is the 11th hour.
Right.
That second power hour is an hour of destruction. But the 11th hour has to be fulfilled first. Northern Kingdom, so-called Latinos and Native Americans, and all those that scatters, Jake, Southern Kingdom, Northern Kingdom that scatter all over the world, has to get sealed for that destruction, for that angel to be let loose to hurt the earth. But guess what happens after that happens? I'm not going to just leave y'all with that. Give me Revelations 21.
Verse 12.
Nah, we're going to go. We're going to go through it because we always go to verse 12, but we're going to go through it. Verse 1, go.
The book of Revelation, chapter 20.
After all that destruction, after that, things that we got to go through, there is joyfulness afterwards.
That's right.
That's why I look and I'm like, people really don't understand what we in, like what we really going through. They're allowing things like this to keep them away. They're allowing their flesh, their cross, their whatever they're dealing with to keep them away from this, what we're about to read. Read that.
Revelation chapter 21 and verse 1. And I saw a new heaven and a new earth. For the first heaven and the first earth were passed away. And there was no more sea. And I, John, saw the holy
destruction.
city.
Read.
New Jerusalem, coming down from God out of heaven, prepared as a bride adorned for her
Because
husband.
this was prepared for who? The Israelites. Prepared for us, for those that stood stiffly, that was sealed, that accept the seal to make it through the destruction Now we're going to get what the Most High God prepared for us if we did, the reward. Read.
And I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, Behold, the tabernacle of God is with men, and he will dwell with them, and they shall be his people.
Damn, he's going to dwell with us. Read.
And God himself shall be with them and be their God.
This is going to be our guy. We're going to be in the same area. We're going to be walking with. We're going to be like, yo, he's going to be with us, man.
Right.
Read.
And God shall wipe away all tears from their eyes.
Bro, no more pain and suffering, man.
Right. Aging.
All the stuff we go through, the aching bodies, minds are destroyed. Everything that we went through in life, the religions, all this stuff that destroys us, all that's going to be wiped away. Read.
And there shall be no more death, neither sorrow nor crying.
People, can you wrap your head around that? Can you really wrap your head around that? Because if you can really wrap your head around that, it's going to keep you from hating your brother in your heart. If you can really wrap your head around that, it's going to keep you from having malice, bitterness. If you really wrap your head around that, it's going to keep you from staying inside of your damn mind, which is the first place for evil and destruction, like Malachi says.
Right.
If you can really wrap your head around that, it's going to get you the salvation that you deserve. Read on.
Neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away.
Read.
And he that sat upon the throne said, Behold, I will make all things new.
He's going to make all things new after that. Read.
And he said unto me, Write, for these words are true and faithful. And he said unto them, and he said unto me, It is done. I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. I will give unto him that is athirst of the fountain of water of life freely.
Read.
He that overcometh shall inherit all things.
When you overcome this damn earth world that we're in, this system that's set against us, when you don't fight for the system, but you fight for God, he's going to do this. Read that again.
He that overcometh shall inherit all things.
We're going to inherit all things like it was in the beginning. The earth was made for us.
Right.
We're not going so deep. We were there in the beginning when the earth was made.
Right.
Read on.
And I will be his God, and he shall be my son.
Read.
But the fearful and unbelieving.
But you actually, continue.
And abominable. And murderers. And whoremongers. And sorcerers. And idolaters. And all liars shall have their part in the lake, which burneth with fire and brimstone.
When you say the law is done away with, that he's in my heart. It's not about the works, my brother. As long as he's in your mind, everything's good. When you think there's no action behind us showing the love, guess what? You're going to be a part of that burning fire when that destruction comes. And what? Read.
Which is the second death.
Read.
And there came unto me one of the seven angels, which had the seven vials, full of the seven last plagues, and talked with me, saying, Come hither, I will show thee the bride, the Lamb's wife.
So, jump down to verse 12 now.
Verse 12. And had a wall great and high, and had 12 gates, and at the gates 12 angels, and names written thereon, which are the names of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel.
This Bible was never for all nations. From Genesis to Revelation, this Bible was never for all nations. We always get them, Ash, with how many gates? They always go to that one pearly gate, my brother.
Right.
When we read this, they're dumbfounded.
Facts.
They're like, yo,
Facts.
whoa. Then they, you know what Christians do? They move the goalposts.
Yep.
But they can never just be like, what?
Never.
Read on.
Verse 13. On the east 3 gates, on the north 3 gates, on the south 3 gates, and on the west 3 gates. And the wall of the city had 12 foundations, and in them the names of the 12 apostles of the Lamb. And he that talked with me had a golden reed to measure the city, and the gates thereof, and the wall thereof.
So understand, my brothers and sisters, the first power hour we're in right now, we gotta accept that call that Bishop put out. We gotta really build our life around this truth and not the truth around our life. Because we are in these last days. Like he prophesied, like he went in the scriptures to show about Gaza and it happened. Same way he went in the scriptures to show how we got to go to the 4 corners of the earth and we understand when that happened and we seal those that need to be sealed, that next power hour of destruction is going to come.
And it's going to get real.
And it's going to get really real. And I don't think people is ready for it. But guess what? If you are, endure, because what we just read in Revelation 21, that's the reward, bro.
That's right.
Yeah.
Why would you want that reward? No more pain and suffering.
Right.
None of that.
Can we read Deuteronomy 32 and
Go
29?
ahead.
Deuteronomy 32 and 29. Because both hours that you went over gives us something to consider and really think about, right? Read that.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 32, verse 29. Oh, that they were wise.
Because we know the law is what makes us wise. The servants that are sealed with the law, that's what allows us to be wise, to open our eyes that we can behold wondrous things out of this law. Read.
That they understood this, that they would consider their latter end.
That's what everything out of what you went over today in these topics, it makes me really reflect and consider my latter end. As all of us that are listening, we should consider our latter end. There's promises written in this book for those that take that commission, that go to the four corners of the earth, that strive to keep these commandments, and then there's judgments that come if we don't. Mm-hmm. It's heavy.
Mm-hmm.
And more importantly, it's our Northern Kingdom brothers and sisters, the Latinos and Native Americans. You are the Israelites. We are the Israelites. So for all you damn coons out there that say that Latinos and Natives are not the Israelites,
shut up.
Right.
That ain't Bible. You need to shuff.
You better shut your black lips.
That's going to conclude the class.
All praises. Hey, let's get some flames. If you enjoyed the topic tonight. All right, going over the 2 power hours, going into the reconstruction of the kingdom of God, and then that final hour that is, as the comments show, going to be full of flames and destruction and turmoil. But check it out. All praises to the Lord. We got the Booster Club. The Booster Club helps us to achieve that first power hour.
Man. Right. Come on now.
To go out and teach the people, to go out and fish the people so that later on, after the second power hour, we can be those hunters and get them up out of them caves.
Come on.
You get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't.
I wanted to go back there, but I was in plus.
Yeah, I know. There's a lot to go over. We can go crazy with this.
Oh my God.
We can go crazy with this. Second Esdras 15. I mean, it's crazy. Amos 9. So the Booster Club, scan the QR code. The QR code, help us out, whether it's $5, $10, even if it's $1, whatever you can give out of the kindness of your heart.
Yeah.
Right? In a good spirit, help the prophets go out and prophesy to the people. Teach the people. All right? Come on. And of course, we got the Power Hour Plus on Instagram, on YouTube, we're on TikTok. We also have IUIC Phoenix, and where we broadcast the Power Hour Plus. And we need you to follow us. If you haven't followed us yet, please go and follow us so that we can reach the people that much the more. Right. Also, if you have any questions, if you have any inquiries, if you want to say anything to us.
Right. Give a shout out.
Whatever the case may be, you could go ahead and do that. All right. And also, don't forget to follow us also on originalroyalty.com, because Original Royalty also helps the prophets to go out and teach the people. Right. All right. As well as coming back to our roots. So you got IUIC Phoenix, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. You got the Power Hour Plus, as well as Original Royalty. All right. IUIC, IsraelUnite.org. I'm plugging them all in. All right. All praise to the Lord. Officer Job.
Hey,
back
man.
to you, sir.
Hey, Lord's will, you took something from this class. Let's have the real fear of God, and let's move like that.
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Stop acting comfortable in this damn captivity. With
That's
that, I
it.
say shalom.
Shalom.
This for the Southern Kingdom, Kwam Yasharallah.
Hey, one nation, one nation.
This for the Northern Kingdom, Viva la Raza.
We one nation, one nation.
This for the Southern Kingdom, Kwam Yasharallah.
Hey, one nation, one nation.
This for the Northern Kingdom, Viva la Raza.
We one nation, one nation.
It wouldn't be Israel without Mexicans. Black love, brown pride, cause we next to kin. We ain't gotta tell Esau to let's be friends, cause we above all nations and we better than them. We the salt of the earth, ayy, ayy. And we been king since birth, ayy, ayy. We put the kingdom first, ayy, ayy. And they gon' get this work, ayy, ayy. We was chosen, not cause we the most of the people. Few in numbers, but we over the people. We gods of this earth, we ain't supposed to be equal. Stop playing, you emotional people. The good gotta triumph over the evil. So my foot's on the throat of the eagle. Their tongues will confess that we the people. Cause my nation ain't never been fees.